very, very nervy TurfMoorHouse TV. I am honoured to be with Karl, who is a Leeds supporter, and not just that, an absolute legend. Karl, thank you for coming on. And yeah, I mean, Leeds or Burnley, it's the Battle of Lancashire and Yorkshire again, but for the final spot in the Premier League.
I am shitting it like you just said. I am shitting it as well. This is it's not what I came welcome down to, and I was, I don't want to have a double whammy because last night I just watched my beloved Hearts really fought a good chance to get some against Rangers, but we lost 2-0 in the Scottish Cup final after extra time. And you know what, the parade was supposed to be. If we won, the parade was only going to be on one road. It was only like a straight ahead, just from one side of the stage to the other side, and that was it, But what I did last night, I just drowned my sorrows and just went out for drinks with my partner and some of her PhD friends and tried to pretend nothing was happening, just trying to enjoy myself a little bit, But today, I'd be shitting it. I'd be feeling it today. It's not. Oh my god.
No, I bet. Just to put it out there, this will be a live watch along. As you can see below, being a Burnley fan, I will be watching the Burnley Newcastle game, and Karl, as a Leeds supporter, will be hoping and praying that our game, is anything but his game. Hopefully, Leeds will win and Burnley will lose from Karl's perspective. And I'm sure you know the other side from our side, which I don't want to say because it sounds a bit shitty. But but to be honest, Karl, first and foremost, let everybody know where they can find you and your stuff.
Yeah, you can find me at KarlLever92. That's my own personal Twitter account. You can find us at the LH Football Pod on Twitter as well. Also, the Total Leaving Hall Football Podcast is on YouTube as well as Facebook as well. And also, we're on podcast services if you want it on the go on Google, Apple, Spotify, and other podcast platform services. We are on the break at the moment. We are going to come back a little bit more, better launch this summer. So hopefully we'll have a bit more content coming every so often now compared to having, because hopefully by the end of next week, I should be in a job by then, and hopefully things I can know what my time management is going to be from going forward from now on.
It's getting to get interesting. Thank you very much, as I said, for coming on. Please do check out Karl's socials. There is a link to, I think it's your Twitter I've got in the description. So please do check out Karl's Twitter page. And as I say, this was a little video I did put together. I did put it together when Everton was in the running. So if you do see a lot of Lampard and Everton in there, it's because I did put Everton in with us three. However, let's get into it. It's the relegation final day. And as you can see from there is only two left. Burnley and Leeds battling it out to stay in the Premier League. Dramas for both sets of chairmen, really. Burnley obviously could face some financial demise if they do get relegated this evening. And, we've seen with Leeds at the moment, they've spent a lot of money, haven't they, Karl? And it's pretty much come back to bite the chairman in the arse.
It has been. I think this is the second season we've not been invested enough. We've got rid of three players. One of them was Alioski, who was a bit of a player that could play in either the left wing or left back. And we only signed two players, which is disappointment. And to be quite honest with you, it's really just sad to see that how if it's Bielsa had a part to say, I'm not want to spend the money on this player, then I think he has a lot to blame along with the board as well too. So there is a bit of a blame game, but the board will have to take much of the blame, but Bielsa will have to partly take the blame as well too for if the club does go down. Financially, it won't be too impacted unlike yourselves, because that is different, because it's not like it was back in 2004 when we didn't have no players left, right, centre. This is a little bit different. But there is implications that we could lose at least two of our key players, and two of it are Rafinha and Calvin Phillips. That are the two players that look like they're going to lose. I think it depends if we stay up or not. We know Rafinha has a release clause. He has two release clauses, one for staying up and one for going down. The one for going down will be a reduce. So it makes the teams like Barcelona come in and purchase him cheaply. If not, if we stay up, then there will be a structured offer for Barcelona to pay per installments if, for the fee that the release clause, I think it's around about 50 to 60 million at least. So for that matter, it's one with the other financially. But one thing I will say with the board wise, I don't think Ranieri will sell the club next season if we're in the Championship. I think he will wait till if we do have to get back into Premier League. But if we do stay up, I think the 49ers will kind of step in this summer and put their money on the offer to buy the club outright from Andrea Ranieri.
No, fair shout. This game is, both games have got some dodgy stats about them. Obviously, Leeds have not won at Brentford since 1950, and Burnley since promotion on the last day of the season away at Charlton, in the Championship. Burnley have not won away from home. Have not won on the last day of the season since that point. So there's two big stats there to look at. One record is surely to be broken. Well, we say that. Both teams could draw, both teams could lose, and we're still just where we are before we started.
Yeah.
Talk to me about Jesse Marsch. How do you rate him since he's come in and took over from Bielsa?
It's still early days. I think he's had a short time to try to get his tactics in. It's not his fault, and I think if we got him in some point in January, we could see the difference what he would have brought in how Leeds will play right now. But at the moment, we have not been seeing a lot of goals since before Bielsa left and after Bielsa left. But we have been diet up front, and that's been our issue with the final third. And we just found out there's no Patrick Bamford. He's tested for positive for COVID, so he's not so he's missing out the game completely. So, which is a bit surprising. We did see rumors that there was no sign. We saw him. The team was on the pitch at the pitch at Brentford about an hour ago. He was not there, so it was confirmed that he has tested positive for COVID. So in that matter, that's a huge number one we lost to the team. And it just sums up the season with all the issues we've had behind the scenes with injuries, and we didn't have much COVID issues as well until lately. But anyway, I think March should have a benefit of that. I know some Leeds fans a big question like, oh, he's not the right man. Who is the right manager? I want to know.
Yeah.
Because like I said, if you said about Carlos Cobain, we could have kept him. Look what he's doing at Huddersfield. And they ended up in the playoff final, and he looked like they could get back in the Premier League if they beat Nottingham Forest next weekend. So for that matter is no one. It's early days, but I think Marsh is committed to us, and he will get his tactics right. And no matter which division we're in, he will try to play the right way and actually get a bigger squad as well.
No, fair point. Fair point. Couple of comments. Kate says, I'm so on edge now. It's getting closer. Yep. The closer we get to kick off, the more my arse starts to sink in on itself, shall we say. And I think it's obviously the same for yourself, Karl, probably.
Yeah.
Mark says, afternoon, Dan and Karl. And then obviously a nice vote of confidence for your lads there. I suppose you're used to this being a Leeds fan now.
I very much have been, so it's been like that for a long time, so it doesn't bother me as much.
Gordon's in as well. This afternoon, Dan. We are the long side. No nay never. That's what we want, Gordon. We need a win today. Let's not hope that we're hanging in the balance of wanting Everton's, with everything going on at Everton with the finances. Let's hope we can just do the job properly instead on the pitch today. Doug says, afternoon to you both. Good luck to both teams. Cheers, Doug. Both teams are going to need it. Very much so. It's one of those, isn't it, where one of those things that you get taught when you're learning football from a young age. Don't play the occasion, play the game.
Yeah.
It's huge. Let's have a look at the teams then. Let's bring you the teams. And first up, obviously, we'll start with the Burnley-Newcastle game. Well, let me just get rid of that banner so you can all see. And these are the starting lineups for both sides. Pope starts in goal for Burnley. Connor Roberts at right wing back. Kevin Long, Nathan Collins, and James Tarkowski at the centre. Is this the last time we see James Tarkowski in a Burnley shirt? Question mark. Charlie Taylor at left wing back. So we've gone with 5 at the back again, which is nice because I thought it did pretty well at Villa and it did really well at Spurs. Josh Brownhill and Jack Cork in the centre, with McNeil and Cornet probably bombing on from the wings, and Ashley Barnes up top. Newcastle, by the way, have brought back Kieran Trippier, who's clearly recovered from injury now, and a bit of a shitty time for him to come back against his former club. And hopefully he'll drop the shoulder a few times and let McNeil or Cornet get the run on him if he's got any good thing about him and wants to be still seen as a Burnley hero. But we'll see today. That's all if buts and maybes. But as you can see there, Dubravka starts in goal, Trippier right back, Lascelles and Dan Burn, with Matt Targett, the Aston Villa loanee, on the left. Bruno Guimaraes and Sean Longstaff and Joe Linton in midfield 3, with Miguel Almiron, Alan St-Maximin and Callum Wilson as your front 3 for Newcastle. So Newcastle aren't taking it lightly there, are they, Karl, really?
No, they're not. And I knew they were going to put a strong squad. They want to finish. And everyone's playing for money in the Premier League. Yeah. There's going to be some really prize money difference. I think Newcastle's about 2 to 4 million price difference where they can finish. And I think this is a good straw for Newcastle finishing the way, Bruno Guimaraes, what a revelation signing. I thought he would be more of an Arsenal player, the top 4, top 6 club. But for Newcastle to get him was extraordinary. And, you see players that have redeemed themselves like Joe Linton, who looks more better in midfield. And I think that will be his long-term, position for him. And Kieran Trippier, big boost for Newcastle getting him back just before the end of the season. Really is, he's been tremendous since he joined Newcastle from Atletico Madrid in the January transfer window. I think Callum Wilson's back at a good time as well, too. It's a very strong squad for Newcastle. They're not taking it lying down. Eddie Howe's not taking this lying down yesterday on the holidays. I think he really wanted to finish strong way.
Yeah, I totally agree. And the thing is with Newcastle, if they win today, which I hope it's not going to happen, they will finish the season on 49 points, which will be their best ever Premier League finish since 2012. Speaking of the game that Karl is covering, let's have a look at your starting 11 for this. And you've got, for Brentford, David Raya starts in goal, Christopher Ayer and Pontus Jansson, with Beck and Rico Henry in at the back as well. Vitar Janel, Matthias Jensen, Christian Eriksen, Brian Mbeumo, Johan Wieser and Ivan Toney are the starting 11 for Brentford. And the starting 11 for Leeds, Meslier starts in goal. He's a quality keeper. I think he's another one that could potentially move. Yeah. But I think he still needs another season. Junior Firpo, some of these players, I'm looking at that team lineup and I'm just thinking how are Leeds in the mire with that team lineup. Firpo, as I say, Robin Koch makes the first team. Liam Cooper and Marcus Llorente. Calvin Phillips is in there. James Harrison. Rodrigo, Rafinha. Jack Harrison, yeah. I don't know why I'm singing James Harrison for. I don't know what
that's all about. It's Diego Llorente. Yeah, it's okay. I'll let you off.
Yeah. I'm thinking about, it's because I said Firpo. I'm starting to think about Spanish division now. Starting to go continental.
I know.
Then you've got Sam Greenwood?
Yep,
Sam Greenwood and former Wigan man, Joe Geldar up top. I mean, are you happy with that starting 11?
Because we've not got no right back and Shackleton's out as well, he would have played right back. So it's Llorente playing that right back. So
he's called Jamie, isn't he? Shackleton is called Jamie, yeah. So I got one first name right today.
Absolutely, yeah. And then I think with Rafi, Greenwood coming in for Click. think Click has not been at his best. He's struggling. I think Gildat deserves to be starting up front as well, which we've been saying for a while. He made a difference in the last game against Brighton. I think it's a decent squad, and I think this is a chance we have to go for it now. And I think it's more of a 4-1-4-1 formation you see there in a way. I think, but maybe 4-2-3-1 with either Harrison will be playing in that midfield. We don't know yet, so we'll see the shape who plays or who will play next to Phillips. But it's interesting as final selection, but it's not a surprise because we thought Bamford could have been back in today, but because he tested positive for COVID, it's a bit unfortunate. But Gelhardt deserves to start up front, and I think Greenwood has been decent as well last couple of games. He's tried his best as well. I think. Seeing on the bench, we've got Tyler Roberts back as well, just for in the season. I know people can be questioned about Roberts, how he plays, so we'll see. It's going to be interesting for the 90 minutes of how we make how we play. That's of vital importance for us.
Is it looking at that Brentford lineup? Is it there for the taking?
It kind of is anyway, because you know what? There's one person on our team, is Pontus Janssen. You know he has still got a soft spot for Leeds, no matter what. He did say he want to focus on getting back 200% to get Brighton to win, but he has a soft spot, and for Leeds, and I would say it's a bit for the taking. But when you have players like Ericsson, who's in that squad. That you have to really be on pressure to keep an eye on him, because he will make a difference, and I think he's done magnificent for Brentford. And I'm not surprised some of you top clubs want him back in the Premier League, but I could see him being at Brentford again next season. I think Morembo has been good this season. I really liked him how he's been playing. Ayer coming from Celtic, he's had a good decent season. This is going to be a tough taking because we have not won at Brentford since the 1950s. So that is going to be interesting how Brentford will play with that back three more and play a fault in fault in the wings. So let's see if they do play a back three or not. But yeah, it's there for the taking.
It certainly is. Just looking back then at the relegation running, obviously for us, in a sense, the goal difference it's almost like an added point, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is.
And would you say that? How do I word this question? Where do you think the problems have been for Leeds this season? Obviously, the goal difference and keeping the ball at the back of the net seems to be the big problem. It's easy to look at and say that, but has it just been a case of that it's been sloppy at the back, or has it just been an all-round, team negativity?
It's been sloppy at the back. It's been a combination of everything, actually. And I think when we had that period in, November, December through to January and February, we did concede about 6 goals to Liverpool and 3 at home with them, and then we conceded 7 against Man City. That's where the problems lie. It was too much opens. And I think we're seeing some people are now have to realising that if you keep in Bielsa, the goal difference will be a lot worse. I think it will be at least minus 50 goals or more if we still played the way we was under Bielsa. But because Marsh coming steady the ship, we've only conceded more than 3 goals, to be quite honest with you. And only the times it happened is more against Chelsea and Man City. So for that matter, been a little bit of improvement. We're not using the man marking, which was awful. But I think you saw with Liam Cooper, he's coming back in and had to deal with the defence, and that's been struggling. It's been horrible. I just feel like, is this too little too late? This could have been addressed in January, because Cooper was out for so much of the time and there's no leadership. And, Luke Aney had to respond, but Luke Aney's not that proper leader, So for that matter we'll just have to see if getting a point is vital today and you lot lose. I'm happy to take that, and we have to improve on our goal difference next season. But it could go anyway with this one.
Yeah, it could. It could. Gordon says there, the strong team Leeds. I've got to be a Claret B today, though. Yeah, obviously, understand. And the goal difference could be vital. Claret's win, I guess. Optimistic, Dan. We've got to be optimistic. We've got to remain optimistic and fully focused. Not long now till kickoff. Under 10 minutes until we get our games underway. give us a score prediction for your game.
Bloody hell, this is tough. I got two minds. In my heart, I would say, I would say a 2-0 win to Leeds. In my head, it probably a 1-1 draw. Yeah, I'm going more with my head because we could get a draw. If Burnley loses, that could be vital for us. So
it could. It is all to play for. Obviously, as we said, there is also games up at the top of the division as well, but we are focusing predominantly on the relegation battle. When we've both got a horse in the race, we've got to be there. We've got to talk about it. We can't not talk about. We can't talk about the top stuff. Leave that for Sky Sports and all the other media outlets to just arse lick, and we'll focus on our teams. But yeah, I'm not as confident today. I think there's been too many people saying that that Leeds will get beat, Brentford will do the job. No, we've just got to be on our, at our best. And I don't know, when you hear the murmurs around the stadiums, it's almost like, can you, can't you? I'm not confident. However, it's a must win for both sides. It's a must win. We've got to go out to try and win the game, because we can't just keep account on what the others doing. That said, I would still take a point today. But obviously, it's so easy to say I'd take a point, but that's only if you guys are losing, or if you're having a point. This is it's up there. The fact that we're doing this together. We saw it, didn't we, with Manchester City and Manchester United a few seasons ago. In the dying minutes, it can all change. And I think that's another thing that worries me, because Leeds love to score goals in the last minute.
I know. And it's the one person that makes a difference, it's Joffrey, because he will find something. He's got something in him no matter what, So, and that's why I think him and Greenwood are probably going to be our future players going forward next season, where regardless of which league we're in, we'll get more bodies, but I think they will be more of our starting lineup a lot more regularly now, to quite honestly, going forward.
No, it's gonna be interesting. Just waiting to see if we can. I'm getting lucky with Chelsea and Watford game. I'm getting that on, but I'm not getting Burnley for some reason.
Interesting.
I've now got the Brentford. I found the Brentford game.
It's a bit surprising that you guys are not on the show on Sky as well, because I thought you should do, because it was for both teams, for the sake, But I'm very surprised that they've only showing just one of the teams that's in the fight for relegation, not two.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll obviously put the cameras up and show everything that happens from 1 minute to the next, but I don't know what's going on. Can't seem to find anything at the minute. Football Plus.
Just seeing both Leeds and Brentford just going through the tunnel now, so they're just waiting to come out.
Right, so I've got Arsenal game, but that's not. Oh well, I'm good giving me Arsenal. I don't want Arsenal. I don't want Art Attack either. Found the Liverpool game. Everyone but bloody Burnley. That's all it seems to be.
It's that agenda that we don't want to show Burnley because we want them to go down, isn't it? That's what it is.
Well, yeah, I've even found a La Liga page that's showing Spurs against Norwich.
Right.
But yeah, I can't find Burnley Newcastle. It's just typical. Absolutely typical.
Yeah, we have filled the wasteland quite comfortably. I think we're taking a lot more than 3. It looks like more than 2 of that. Look like more than 2,000 fans, at least 3,000. We're taking a lot actually.
I'm checking to see if I can get anything on the red buttons, but no, it's not showing me anything. just difficult.
Yeah, Brentford they're playing in the 4-3-3 formation as I'm seeing it right now. So, yeah, Eriksson on the left on the midfield, Yannick in the middle, Jensen on the right midfield.
Right,
Yeah.
so I found something that says coverage to begin shortly, but that doesn't fill me with confidence.
We'll just wait. You just have to wait and see.
Yeah. Everyone else is showing players coming out of the tunnel, and this one's just saying coverage happening shortly. That's great stuff. Switching time. Switching time.
Yeah, so Cork is playing on the right and Llorente in the centre with Cooper and Rafinha. So this is a 4-4-2, looks like. So Greenwood and Joffrey up front.
That's interesting.
Interesting. We're not playing 4-4-2 for quite a while, so I think Greenwood will be more of a off Gelhardt as a second striker. So yeah, that is confirmation there. So Rodrigo Phillips in centre midfield, both Harrison and Rafinha on the wings, and Greenwood Gelhardt up front. Yeah, so going 4-4-2. It could change to 4-2-4 formation if we go attacking up front as well. So,
well, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed both teams come out this unscathed. News as well that came out, which I didn't mention earlier, was that Burnley did appeal Matt Lawton's sending off against Aston Villa, and yet the Premier League said, no, it's still a red. How? I don't know, but that's the Premier League for you. Corruption starts at the top.
It certainly does, and especially what happens in this league, what's going on in this legal case, it ain't going to get no further. By the time Wednesday, there won't be nothing involved. Everton will be in the clear. So your club had not much to do with this because, you know what, I don't think we would appeal for the illegal action if Everton was still in this relegation battle with us. That's the thing, so yeah.
No, you might have to keep us up. You might have to keep us up to date with your game at the moment, while I still try and figure out what the heck is going on here. But
yeah, that's fine.
I've got the notification saying that we're underway.
Yeah, well, Leeds is starting to kick off now, so I'm just had a block just to the bottom. Llorente just have been troubled by looks like Tony or Wissa, but it's gone for a corner now. Bloody hell, at first 11 minutes, we just conceded a corner. Llorente was under pressure just at the start to kick off, and this is the thing. I think Llorente just took a little bit longer with the ball. He set himself right with that one. So, yeah.
Oh, I finally found something.
Good.
We're not. I don't think we're underway at this moment, according to obviously. According to the feeds. So please, however, do not share any spoilers. This is a massive game for both clubs.
Let's go kick to Leeds. Chance was wasted by Wissa. Just headed away, wasn't on target. So Leeds unscathed within the first minute. It's just it's not what we need at the moment. So
Burnley are underway. Yep, Burnley are underway. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. The phone went a little bit dodgy, but we have got the ball. 20 seconds in. Fingers crossed that, I say fingers crossed for both sides. It's. I really don't know what to say. I'm getting my words jumbled up today. It's such a nervy, tense weekend, isn't it?
It is. It really is. And like I said, it's not a good start for Leeds in the first 30 seconds. Llorente just made a bit of a mess. He was trying to set himself to launch the ball up, but Wissa just come in and trying to take more chances, try to get his chances in the first minute. So it's still it's another throw-in again to Brentford at the moment. So yeah, I'm just seeing how the formation is. It is so much a 4-4-2. Yeah, and looks like Greenwood's first start. He's played off Gelhardt completely. So Karl is that right back, replacement. Can play a bit right back, but it's his best position. All chance for Gelhardt. Just got blocked. Gelhardt still the ball. Mezier's got the ball, so Leeds are okay for now.
Oh, I'm nervous.
That's Llorente. Ball but to Cock, and Cock is passed back and just watch under pressure again. Brentford's got the ball back. Leeds kick it out to the Brentford half.
Box said in the chat, good luck. Cheers. I think we're both going to need it.
Yeah.
Who do you think it's going to be harder to take for the relegation, like out of Leeds and Burnley? Do you think it's going to hit Burnley harder than Leeds? I mean, I know you lose a few players.
Yeah.
But I think, for me personally, I think Burnley will find it harder because we've been there for 6 years now. It's
so throwing.
It's a very tough. Well, we've got apparently a fan that not a fan, but we've got a loan that we'd have to pay back instantly if we are relegated.
Just a wasted chance there from Greenwood. He just launched it up in the air from a throw-in. It was headed out. So, interesting actually. Breaking news from Anfield: Liverpool are losing 1-0 to Wolves.
Oh wow! Wow!
It was Neto just scored in the first 3 minutes.
If it comes up on your screen saying anything about the Burnley game,
I won't say it. Don't worry.
I didn't think you would anyway.
Yeah, Neto just scored. Just early, but yeah.
This stream's a nightmare.
Oh, there's a mumble between Mezia and Cooper, but Mezia just keeps it out. But a bit of a communication breakdown from both the captain and the goalkeeper there. But Mezia just kicked it out for a throw-in. Should be better with that one. It's thrown to Brentford at the moment, down on the right-hand side.
Jags is in the chat. He says Liverpool is down already, 1-0 to Wolves. Yeah, Karl's already mentioned it. So, as we say, the final day of the season, anything can happen. The missus just says she's pinned the live score for both games to her phone. She doesn't know how to feel right now. It is nervy times. Even I don't know what to say about it. Really, it's going to be a struggle. It's an absolute nightmare scenario.
Leeds lost the ball again, and Leeds got the ball back. No free kick. Karl's got the ball. He's got Greenwood in the middle. Greenwood's got the ball, and Brentford recovered the ball, and Raya kicks it out. So,
yeah, Kate, that's the best thing as well, Kate. Please, as you said there, PS, I won't say anything.
Yeah, it's a lot physical the last first few minutes. Tony just gave away a free kick to Leeds. He just showed the badge, Llorente. So he's a little bit physical up in the air battle. So yeah.
Wow.
Free kick to Leeds, near the halfway line. Phillips will kick the ball to the other side to Cock. He finds Rafinha.
Not much real to shout about in this Burnley game so far. I mean, Newcastle holding a lot of possession, but Burnley are battling. It seems they're...
Liverpool's running down the wing, and he just lost the ball, and it's going up for a goal kick.
Ooh.
So Liverpool was just running down on the wings, trying to create a bit more space, but Pontus Janssen just holding him and just let the ball roll out.
I'll tell you what, I really do like Firpo. I think he's a quality player.
I think he's just had a tough first season because he's not played a lot of games. I think he'll fit more better under a Marsh style, and that's why I think he will do anyway. I hopefully he can, but we'll see because we do need. Because I think with Leif Davis going back and Corey Demar going back from loan as well, it'll be interesting to see if Marsh will go with the youngsters. I think Leif Davis had a good season at Bournemouth as he can. That Cody Demar. Decent season at Cardiff as well. So we're going to get some good youngsters going back and might be in that first team as well for us next season.
Well, fingers crossed everything's going to be all right for what happens.
They just need to sit the ball. It wasn't threatening, but afterwards, just trying to overkick it. It was off target, but Measure just slightly slipped and let the ball go out of his hands, but he's recovered with it just need a far post.
Oh, Joe Linton's on the deck. Joe Linton's down receiving treatment.
Advantage for Brentford. You know, there was a free kick. Oh, no, advantage is gone. Leeds got the ball back. Rafinha is on the wing, and the ball looks to not to go out. They thought there was objective from. Oh, Greenwood's got a chance. Can't find no one. Reina has caught the ball, and it's just now, yeah.
So far, would you say you've had the better opening 10 nearly?
And a little bit, I would say. I think Brentford, you know, that some of this, you know, they go for the word goal, but I think we've had a little bit of chances because we are trying to attack it more, a little bit in the final third, but we've had wasted 1 or 2 chances. But at the moment, it looks okay, pretty far from Leeds, from a Leeds perspective at the moment, yes. Chance to lead. Ooh. Yeah, Phillips has got the ball just coming up towards the halfway line. He's fouled Greenwood. Yeah, he's found the ball to Koch, Phillips, and Henry rolls the ball out, and it's thrown into Leeds near the corner line. Yeah, so Rafinha has probably been a long throw specialist, so he's going to try to take the throw in. He's hopefully trying to get the ball, get the grip. Third post just on the edge of the D. Phillips passes back to Rafinha. Rafinha crosses the ball, but wastes a chance. And it's free kick to Brentford.
Wow, Joe Linton's had to go off on a stretcher.
Oh, wow, that is huge. Really huge.
Joe Linton is going off on a stretcher, and Jacob Murphy, I think it is his replacement. So that's an early knock for Newcastle.
Oh, chance here. It's Greenwood on the right, Harrison, and if I try to find someone, tries Rafinha in the final third, but nobody get touching the end in the 6-yard area. Harrison just had a good chance, really good, decent chance. Ball was on it. No one's not marking Harrison, and he just tried to cross the ball in, but just couldn't find, you know, Rafinha as well. It looked like it was Joffrey as well, you know. So Leeds are just threatening a little bit more. I think, you know, leaving Harrison and Mark Brentford, that's the area they need to watch on the left-hand side.
It's getting interesting in the Leeds Brentford game. As I say, apart from Joe Linton going off on a stretcher, nothing really to shout about other than we do obviously wish Joe Linton all the best in a speedy recovery, whatever's happened.
It's free kick to Brentford near the penalty, well, not far from the penalty area. Junior Firpo took down Brian Marembo, so it is free kick. It is on the right-hand side. So this will be whipped in the box. I think Janssen is up there. Yeah, I see him as well. And also I as well too. Ericsson will be the one will be whipping the ball into the penalty area. Just Gerhardt is in the wall. Oh, chance! Oh, really good chance for Wissa. It just missed everyone else. Wissa tried to get the ball back into the centre, but it just went out of play for Brentford. So it was a good chance there. Ericsson lots of good ball. It missed everyone, including So yeah, really good chance there. A really decent chance for Brentford to try to get something in, but it's still 0-0 after 11 minutes.
The best thing for you this season would probably be staying up and then hoping your hometown of Huddersfield come up, wouldn't it?
It would be actually. It would be because I have friends in Huddersfield, and I was talking to one of them, and I said, hopefully we'll play next season, but some of them not being unfortunate. Who was a chance to lose the ball? We give the ball away to Brentford there. Oh, Ericsson, good clear out as well from Leeds. Right. Now Greenwood's got the ball. Greenwood's just trying to hold Rodrigo trying to hold the ball up. Yeah, Harrison's still there. But yeah, talking about Huddersfield, I think it would be good for the Premier League to have a West Yorkshire derby, which we've not had not since Leeds Bradford back in 2001 season. So, so it's not had no West Yorkshire derby for a long, long time. And like I said, you have two of the big teams, which is Huddersfield and Leeds. They're always fighting who is the Yorkshire club. And those Huddersfield fans do claim it's them. And we do the same as well too. So I wouldn't be surprised next season if we do stay out. Who's going to claim the Yorkshire club after 2 games? If we've gone down, who's can claim the Yorkshire club, which they have been for a long time, as they claim to say it. So we will see.
We certainly will.
Phillips lost the ball there. He should have just not too long on the pass. Chance for Brentford. It's Leeds would hold the ball. It's a free kick to Leeds. Interesting. Tony, well, I look like Greenwood brought Tony down, but it looked like he was over around, So, yeah, Tony's not happy with that, but we'll see. I've just got a message from my dad, actually. I sent him the link for our watch-along. He's not sure if he will watch, but he doesn't want me to lose my head.
Trust me, a game of this importance, it wouldn't surprise me if either of us lose our head at some point.
I know. I listen. My dad's been stone cold lately, and I'm not. He's not. That's why it's like. He said to me, I said to him, "Are we heading for a relegation stage?" He said, "Nope. Let's wait till the weekend." I'm like, "Right, okay." So I don't know. My dad's. Yeah, it's hard with my dad. You can't. We just lost the ball again as well, and opened the halfway line.
This has just been quite a bit of just a passing game between the two sides. Both sides losing it every time they try to mount an attack before they even got anywhere near.
Yeah,
there's nothing in this game really so far that's been out to shout about. In terms of chances, there's been nothing. The ball's either been run loose, and Pope's just come out and collected it. Dubravka the same at the other end. I see nearly 15 minutes in and nothing in terms of chances created. But Burnley look like they are wanting to get a foothold in the game. Newcastle coming forward though now. Oh, good interception. Guimaraes finds Almiron. Matt target. Burnley clear. Cornet's not getting there. He's not getting there.
Jesse March on the touchline, just shot the place. Well, good chance for Leeds, but Brentford just got the ball within the 25-yard line, within 25 yards. Yeah, so it's been a bit of mixture of passing, but I think we've made a little bit more errors than Brentford has done. It's just, yeah, like I said, both our games, it's just been loose passing sometimes as well.
Yeah.
Ball. He's finding Gildhart. Greenwood's trying to make it into the box. See if he can find Phillips. Phillips launches the ball to the other side to Rafinha, but that has been intercepted by Henry. It's back to Llorente. Down on the right side again. Brentford are really kind of trying to press whatever, so you've seen 3-4 players when one of the players has got the ball trying to find, it's just a little bit passing at the moment for Leeds.
Yeah, there's not much update. There's Newcastle are starting.
It looks like Greenwood's got the ball, got Gilhart in the middle. Oh, chance for Greenwood, but it's just gone over the bar. Really good chance. It looked like it was off target. It was definitely off target, but Greenwood found the space, and it was more like it was 3 versus 2. But yeah, Radio just covered his right hand side quite well.
Newcastle have the ball on the edge of the box. Guimaraes. Oh, and it's a great save. Ball intercepted. Nathan Collins towing about with it. Pope palms it, and Nathan Collins managed to recover and knock it out for a corner.
Wow. So Greenwood has the ball. He's just trying to fire. Firpo's on the ball. See Joffrey.
Shouts for handball. There has been shouts for handball. Newcastle could potentially have a penalty at Turf Moor.
Wow.
We were just saying about Nathan Collins losing the ball, but then recovering and giving away the corner. The ball's come in. Pope's got up and punched away. And it's hit Collins right on the hand, right on the knuckle.
Wow, Spurs have taken lead at Norwich. Kulievski has scored, so that is just recent. So at the moment, it is 1-0 to Spurs at Norwich. So it plays. All chance for Leeds. House has got the ball. Try to find Joffrey. And it's Gelhardt. Oh, it's 1-0! 1-0! Gelhardt scored!
Oh, no.
It's young Joffrey again. And Leeds have taken the lead at Brentford Community Station just after 18 minutes.
He's going to the monitor.
Yeah, just a loose throw from Brentford. And look at House has got 2 or 3 players. They're just checking if a girl is offside, just to check if he was, there were 3 Brentford players lined up. Was he offside? They're checking the goal at the moment. He looks onside. He's onside to me. So it looks like the goal is going to stand, I think. If it was just to make sure most of his body was behind the line. Really checking. I think this is going to be a tough call with this one.
He's giving it.
He's onside. Yeah, it looks like Gerhardt might be offside. He's offside. The goal has been ruled out.
Has it?
Yeah, his arm his right shoulder just beyond. So the goal has been allowed, but the referee is still checking it. He's still trying to get confirmation. He's going to the VAR, and he's offside. He's confirmed that now. So it's still 0-0 at the moment, but Leeds had a good chance there. But Gell just offside with the brush of his shoulder.
Newcastle about to step up to take the penalty. Callum Wilson puts the ball down on the spot. Nick Pope trying everything he can to try and put Callum Wilson off. Referee making sure everyone's stood outside the box. And is this where Newcastle take the lead at Turf Moor? Callum Wilson with a run-up. And he sends Pope the wrong way. Oh, no.
This is interesting now. So as it stands, I've just seen the goal. That Burnley at the moment will be relegated from the Premier League. So, yeah, this is interesting now. Really is. It's, Leeds got focus on the game. No matter the result at Turf Moor today, they need focus on it. So as it stands, Leeds are staying up in the Premier League. Burnley will be relegated from the Premier League at this current stage. Now Leeds fans are cheering. Some of the Leeds fans are cheering. Responding, they're telling the players now just keep going because we found out Burnley are now losing, and the ball's just being loosed by Karl. He just didn't look up properly. He just let the ball go up for a throw-in. But Leeds had a very good chance, but despite the Gerhardt was just offside with his shoulder, Leeds are threatening at the moment. But yeah. Other results are going at the moment. Chelsea are winning 1-0 against Watford. Goal from Kai Havertz as well. Kennedy is actually playing into as well, who assisted the goal for him as well. Yeah, so at the moment, the results are going Man City's way, Spurs' way, and currently Leeds United's way at the moment for the rest during this league. So at the moment, Arsenal will not be in the top 4. as well as even Man City will be champions, and Burnley could be relegated at the moment. Look, stands relegation at the moment.
People in the chat saying gutted. I hate that you're behind. Long way to go. Keep believing. We've got to keep believing. We've got to. But as you said then, Karl, anything, it can all change in football. You've just had the ball in the back of the net, ruled out for offside. It's funny. It's funny, however, that happened at your end, and there were a penalty at this end at the same time. Drama in both games.
There's been shots for handball. It looks like it was either Janssen might have handballed it from across. It's probably checked at the moment, and the ball's to Rafinha. And see if the referee will have a look at this. The VR referee should be looking at this at Stockley Park, Edgeley Park, I think, to see if there was handballs, shots for Leeds, but it's still playing on at the moment. Leeds still got advantage at the moment, but Leeds are threatening, and it's Harrison on the ball. Can't find. He could try to find Rafinha, but ball's loose. Harrison's got it again. He's trying to see if Firpo.
Kate says in the chat, she said, I didn't realise Leeds were on more points. For fuck's sake, I thought they had 1 point less. No, before a ball was kicked, both Burnley and Leeds were level on points. It's just that at the moment, with Burnley losing, it's took away that point. And because Brentford and Leeds are growing, it's already put it as a point. So it's as the games are in play, it will change, it will alternate. But before a ball was kicked, both teams were level on points. If it stays as it is, Leeds stay in the Premier League, and don't want to say it, but Burnley will be relegated as it stands. But we're only 20-odd minutes into the game. Anything can happen in football. That's one thing you learn over the years.
No free kick. Rodrigo trying to clear for a free kick. I think it's Janssen's down. Yeah, Janssen's gone down from the, as him and Rodrigo was challenging for the ball in the long ball. The answers looks okay. He's getting back up slowly, because it looks like Rodrigo's trying to check the ball as well. But I think Janssen just collided with Aye up front. Junior Firpo across the ball. Oh, it hit Janssen's hand, but it hit his knees first and then to the hand. So I don't know. Yeah, VR's checked it because it was in an unnatural position. It's not. There's no penalty, so the checks already has been done. Liverpool have equalised. Sadio Mane has scored in 24 minutes. So at the current stand, it's still Man City to win the title by a point.
Oh, I can't believe Burnley are losing.
Phillips nearly just slid the ball, but luckily we're allowed to get the ball. He's trying to find Robin Kopp. Yeah, Kopp's got the ball right. And it's Rafinha. Just not couldn't get the ball across the ball, low cross into Gilhart and Greenwood, but it's a throw into Leeds, and Leeds are really starting to start since before the goal was over the side. Leeds have started to be a bit more pressing now and attacking more. So yes, it feels a lot different today. Throwing for Rafinha. Oh, penalty! No, case of penalty. Looks like Kopp was brought down, but the referee's allowed it to play on.
There's a lot of drama at the Brentford Community Stadium, isn't there?
Yeah. It's Rafinha. No penalty again. Rafinha slipped. And there was no case for it. And it's a throw-in again to Leeds as well. And the referee's I don't know if he's checking something. So there is just a pause there. They don't know if it's a penalty. They're checking on if it's a penalty, but I'm not sure about it. Yeah, Rafinha just lost the ball there. There's no place for a penalty from our end. I'm not going to lie to you. Ooh. Chance there. Firpo. Yeah, he just launched the ball up in the air. Really not a good chance. It just was not kicked. He did kick it properly as well. Yeah, so really at the moment, Brentford have not been in the area, their own Leeds opposition half as much for the last 5-6 minutes of the game. So it's really interesting at the moment. Just seeing other results going as well. Not much happening
Burnley's got
between
a corner. Burnley
Yeah,
have got
not much between Palace and Manchester United. Man United need to finish in the Europa League to try to finish the Europa League, and Leeds got the ball covered. It's a free kick to Leeds. Morembo just pushes down third pole. But yeah, West Ham still drawing 0-0 at Brighton. West Ham do need to win to finish above Manchester United. Man United need to lose at Palace, so they'll get into the Europa League stages.
I'm not being funny, but we need to start. I think
Go
the fans
at
are all sat
Arsenal.
down.
Go
Go
at
Arsenal.
1-0. Martinelli has scored a penalty. It just come from Roby handled the ball in the penalty box against his former side. There was protests. Was interested. If it was interested, the person with Roby, the referee interested. The VAR checked it. Roby handballed it. A goal. Martinelli has scored a penalty after 27 minutes. It won't make no difference. Oh, chance for Leeds there. I think Rafinha was trying either to cross the ball or something. Seeing the replay here. And there's a call from my mother. I'll be right back in a second.
Burnley in this game, however, not really pulling any punches. This is definitely one of those where you do not play the situation, you play the game.
I love my mum. She just checking if watching the game, so I'm busy with you. So you'll call me later. So yeah. But no, she's good. My mum's good at the moment. She's recovered from a double knee replacements.
Brilliant.
Yeah, but she's still walking about. She's still getting in rehab, but she's off work for a while. But like I said, but she's doing all right. So that's the main thing as well. Yeah. So Arsenal at the moment are leading, and doesn't change much in the table because with Spurs winning at the moment as well. So it's a throw-in to Brentford down the left-hand side. And yeah, it's a long throw-in as well. So a lot of players in there. And nothing happened there. The ball's gone out of play for Leeds goal kick.
Fucking hell. Come on, Burnley. Get involved in this game, will ya? He says, Burnley, come forward. Connor Roberts, can he find Corney at the back stick? Oh! Great defending from Jamal Lascelles.
(2-0) to Arsenal. Goal for Martinelli again. He scored his second goal within 3 minutes. It's not. It's Eddie Nikita sends the ball after Martinelli heads the ball to his teammate. And yeah, it is actually Ed Nikita scored a goal for Arsenal. Would it be his last game at the Gunners? We know that he's going to be a free agent as well. And it's 2-0 to Spurs as well. We should see who scored for that one. Yeah, Tim Krul made a costly mistake after defensive blunder. We'll see who has scored for that one.
I'm not being funny, but if you are a fan at Turf Moor and you are not on your feet, screaming, shouting, trying to be the 12th, 13th, and 14th man, then you've got problems. I'm sorry, but you're 1-0 down in a relegation battle. You should be singing to your heart's content. Sing to your heart's content till the final whistle and don't stop. As it stands, Burnley are set to be relegated.
Yeah, Harry Kane scored a goal from a header from Bentico from across, and Harry Kane just headed the ball into the Norwich goal. Team Krul made a huge blunder for that defensive area, and yeah,
not being funny, but 1-0 down. This is horrible to watch. Really, really horrible to watch.
Stats. Newcastle had 62% off the ball to Norwich, to Burnley's 38. And they had 2 shots on target as well, too. And it just, shows how Newcastle are strong for this game. They're putting the strongest squad as well,
I'm hoping this is one of those where we come out maybe stronger in the second half. We turn the game on its head. It is one of those games that's full of drama. Who knows what's going to happen? But I think maybe a bollocking at half-time, maybe just what Burnley need.
Hopefully that's what Burnley needs. I think Leeds will go into the half-time team talk has been more positive because we have taken our chances as well. I think Brentford have not taken the chances. Leeds have had really good chances. Brentford don't think had a much shot on target. Or what a good interception by Fapo. Really is, and he's a little bit better today defensively. Fapo, I'm going to give him credit for that. He's been all over the pitch trying to help this team to stay up. Ooh, there's a chance. Oh, chance wasted from Marimbo. He just couldn't get no power in the shot there in the box, and Mezier just got the ball in the end.
I think Burnley need to go with 2 up front. I think as much as Cornet's up there with Barnes, there's not really anything. They're not really showing anything going forward, Burnley, unless it's a pump ball into the box.
Yeah.
It's old school tactics, and we've tried to get rid of that, and it's stood us in good stead recently. So why have we resorted back to that shit?
Yeah, I can understand that. Oh, Brentford might have a chance. No, but as I say, Leeds are playing up 2 front, which we don't see a lot for Leeds, and actually it's working for us because we are bombing up Harrison and Rafinha as a 4-2-4. We go up front, and I think even when Ferber comes in, it's more of a 5.
Newcastle ball into the box. Oh, Wilson couldn't get onto it. Touched out to the edge.
Oh, good save from Mezier. What a lob! Trying to lob from. Looks like Brentford just had a very good chance to try to score there, but I know didn't see either Marimbo on the right hand side there, and he just nutmeg Firpo. Who was that? It looks like it was. Yeah, Leeds could have lobbed there. A good save from Messi. He just popped it over the bar as well. A really good save from him.
Nothing came of the Newcastle effort. It was given in favour of a Burnley free kick and ball back in the centre. It seems there's been a lot more drama in your game at the Brentford Community Stadium than there has been at Turf Moor today. But
it has been. Brentford still got a chance to
Brentford starting to grow into
it. Goal kick. Brentford Everton nearly scored there. Nearly had a chance to score there on the left hand post, but Messi have left it. It's a goal kick to Brentford. Brentford kind of come into the game a little bit slow there. It just got deflected off Tone there. Actually, the last ball. So yeah, Leeds are just trying to make sure to get to the first half, not conceding the goal. That's important. But Brentford had 2 really good chances there.
It comes to something when, as a Burnley fan, when you're 1-0 down, you're hoping that Brentford go and grab one, more than you grabbing an equaliser. That's saying something, isn't it? I mean, that's how much things can change in terms of this game.
Villa are leading at Man City.
Villa are leading at Man City.
Matica scored, and the title formations. Oh, this is interesting now because now with Villa leading, at the moment it will be level on points, but City will still win the title, but ahead of goal difference.
Wow! So Liverpool need a winner.
Liverpool need to score at least 4 or 5 goals to try to level, or either really try to get another goal to have a better goal difference. But it's 1-0 at the Etihad for Aston Villa. Lead at the Etihad 1-0. Still nothing between Brentford and Brighton and West Ham. Palace are leading against Manchester United. Zaha scored against his old club, which means that it's now a point difference between West Ham and Manchester United. So Manchester United are losing 1-0, and they're on 0 goal difference, which is really huge.
Wow. No, I went for, funnily enough, on my predictions league, I went for a Palace win.
I think I would agree. I think Palace will have a better season, and I think they, the way they've done well this season, I think it was more better results. So, there is kind of case for handball from Leeds, but nothing happened. Yaniel pouring more on national, and it was not hit. So, yeah.
Burnley hopefully starting to grow back into the game. McNeil turns on the ball.
Ball by Brentford. It's free kick to Leeds near the Leeds United penalty area.
Nathan Collins going to keep it in. Ball into the box. Cleared out. Dwight McNeil manages to keep... No, it's gone for a throw-in. Oh.
And just seeing Chelsea's lineup there. So Kennedy comes in today instead of Marcus Alonso. And yeah, interesting enough, Saul is also playing in the game today in the midfield, gets it with N'Golo Kante. And yeah, Watford are not putting their strongest squad out. Pedro's up front. No, Emmanuel Dennis as well. Yeah, it's interesting with that one with Watford's squad.
Oh, Barnes and Dan Burn having a scuffle. Josh Brownhill makes his way towards the box. It's cut out. Can Burnley revive the situation? Balls at feet. Craig Poston hasn't given any free kick or anything. Dwight McNeil, edge of the box, cuts past one player, cuts past two players, takes a shot. Oh, and it clips the top of the crossbar. Burnley had a chance. McNeil skips past Murphy, skips past Dan Burn, and he's just put it over the bar. I think it clips on the way through. It looks like it takes a bit of a nick, but
what shot from
was beaten.
Yeah, what shot from Whistler, but good save by Mezier. Leeds just lost the ball a bit. He was just blown away Rafinha and caught. And Whistler tried to take the shot, but it was a comfortable save for Mezier. It's still 0-0 at the moment. Still Brentford slowly coming back in. It's kind of a little bit 50-50 now. Really, really is. And West Ham have taken the lead at Brighton. So as it stands, West Ham will finish 6th ahead of Manchester United.
So West Ham will get European football.
And Man United will get Europa Conference League.
I say it's all as it stands, though. It is only the first half still. Anything can happen. We know what football is like. There is many twists and turns in the Premier League. Barnes comes forward. He's got McNeil and sent him out wide.
Yeah, free kick to Brentford there. Karl was trying to get the ball. Whistle was putting his head in there, and then the referee gave away. And nothing. Whistle's fine. He's not been hit in the head, but it looked it was a high challenge from Karl. So, yeah.
Oh. No, there was nothing in that. Not Burnley now.
Free kick to Leeds. Phillips was brought down on the edge of the line by Jensen. Jensen had a really good chance to score that for that lobby shot, but good thing for Mezier early on. So yeah, this is interesting. Well, Cooper takes free kick quickly. Just gonna need to watch yourself, Lorente, because Tony was running to him. Oh, Cooper's lost the ball, and there's a chance. There's a chance. Oh, it's gone wide. It's gone wide for Brentford. That was a chance for Merbo to try to score on the right hand side of the goal. but it went past the right hand side of the post. But what a mistake from Cooper. Liam Cooper's not comfortable with the ball. He tried to run it out and he just slips. And I think Moreno just had a chance to score there.
Wow.
And really, really good chance for Brentford there, and that could have been costly for Leeds at the moment. Really could have been.
Brentford seem to be growing in that game quite quickly as well.
Yeah, they are coming the game slowly, and Leeds just stumbling a little bit now. And wasted for Brentford again. Leeds just need to calm things down, because of the result, where the result stands at the moment. They just need to calm things down. But yeah, Brentford's had 8 shots to compare to Leeds' 4 shots, but Brentford have been on target 3 times on shots on target there. Chance. Oh, Harrison's got the ball. Can he find Joffrey on the left? Yes, he can. Jansen's got the ball coming down the left-hand side. Gelhack goes past him.
I do rate Joe Gelhack.
And his ball's gone out for a goal kick. He tried to find Harrison, but the ball just went out for a goal kick there.
In this Burnley-Newcastle game, 42 minutes on the clock. Nick Pope with a punt forward. Burnley have it all to do in the second half, and I'm sure at half-time they'll have the TV on, checking the monitors to see how things are going down at the Brentford Community Stadium. And at the moment, they'll know that they have a job to do.
I think Leeds could just try to get a goal to make the Burnley fans more uncomfortable. If Leeds can score here, at least can try to score before half-time break. That could help. Chance there. It's caught running down the right side. If I ball and ball's cleared out by and Leeds got the ball back. It's scrappy. It's a free kick to Brentford there. Just about the 30 seconds left before injury time at half-time here at the Brentford Community Stadium. At the Brentford Community Stadium. It is interesting how it's going to be. I think it's only going to be at least 1 minute at a time. There's nothing going to happen much in the game. But I think Leeds will go in a little bit more comfortable and realise they can get a chance to get a goal in the second half. But Brentford have come back in the game in the last 5 minutes or so with a number of good chances as well. And
we've just been told, I've just seen a notification come through the phone from Burnley Football Club. 5 minutes of added time has been allocated at the end of this first half.
Yeah, there's 2 minutes at a time at Brentford Community Stadium as well. So there's 2 minutes added on, and it's a free kick to Brentford. Lee Cooper just uses arm by accident to hit the back of Tony there. So it's a free kick to Brentford. It's going to be Eriksson with the whipping in. We've seen Cooper shouting to make sure the defence is in the high line, to make sure to get the Burnley players out offside.
Derek says in the chat, come on, Burnley, don't rely on the Leeds result. Win your game, come on. That's exactly, mate. Exactly. We need to do our bit. This game still would have been 0-0 if it wasn't for, as you say, the ball ricocheting off the fingertips of Nathan Collins. So
there was a chance for Brentford, but Yanya just lofted it over the bar, way over the bar, into the back of the stands. And yeah, Leeds can go into half-time a little bit more comfortable now, depending on the results. But they do need to. But a goal could help them. Really could help them. Stay in the Premier League. So it's coming up to half-time quite soon. Leeds are not going to waste no chance at the moment there.
End of your seat stuff, isn't it?
It is. I'd say at the moment it's been
are you quietly comfortable? The fact that knowing that Burnley are obviously losing at the moment, would you happily stop the count and take a point now?
You're talking about UK Eurovision. I'd probably say yes. But
Karl, just a quick thing. Chris must be showing us on his channel, so just give him a wave to the camera. He must have us on his channel. But yeah,
it's half time at Brentford Community Station. So yeah, Leeds really had some good chance there, but goal was ruled out from Gil after he was offside. Brentford have to take the chances. Marimbo, Jensen as well. But I think Leeds are a little bit comfortable with that one. But let's see how it goes second half. I think there won't be much changes in the second half. I think we've been happy with our formation we're playing at the moment. So I think this is good for Leeds at the moment. But the Leeds just need to get that one goal just to get that free, just to push the gap a bit further. So yeah, that's from my report from myself watching the game.
No, that's fair enough. Chris says hello to you, Chris. Hope you're well. I'm trying to remain positive. It's a bit difficult when you're 1-0 down against a team that really, in a sense, don't have anything to play for apart from a higher position. That's probably about it. But there's not much to shout about in this game whatsoever. It has been a drab first half.
Van der Beek has scored for Everton just before the end of half time. So Van der Beek has scored. It's 2-1 to Everton at the moment. That is now gone half time. And there's just 2-3 more games to go. That's still kind of going on. Liverpool in the 50th minute of the first half against Wolves at the moment. That will go for half time quite soon. But I will bring you the half-time score. So it's 2-1 to Arsenal at the moment at the Emirates. Martinelli and Keita score for Arsenal. Van der Beek scored just late before the end of the first half. It's 0-0 at the Brentford Community Station between Brentford and Leeds. West Ham will lead 1-0 away at Brighton at half-time. Goal from Mikel Antonio in the 40th minute. Chelsea winning 1-0 at the moment against Watford. Kai Havertz, the scorer for that goal. Crystal Palace leading 1-0 against Manchester United. Wolves Zaha against his old club. And it's 0-0 between Leicester City and Southampton. There's nothing to play for between those two teams. And half-time, Man City are winning and losing 1-0. Man City are losing 1-0 to Aston Villa. And Spurs are looking to get that top four spot. They are winning 2-0 at Norwich. And it's now just coming to half-time. Hopefully, in the Liverpool Wolves game, there's still more 6 minutes on. At the moment, there might be something happen the game we started. So yeah, so it's supposed to be 4 minutes at a time. But
we've just gone half time here as well.
Yeah, and it's going to half time at Anfield as well. So as it stands at the moment, table wise, I have to say Man City will be champions on goal difference. Spurs will finish in top 4. West Ham will finish in 6th place for Europa League. Man United will drop down to 7th. And then at the bottom of the table, Burnley will be in the relegation. Will looking to be relegated. Leeds with that point ahead at the moment.
It's all interesting. Obviously, Karl is going to be the happier of the two, as it stands. We're going to have a quick break. We will be back in 2 or 3 minutes, where we will get Karl's thoughts ahead of the second half. And obviously, we will chat a bit about the Burnley-Newcastle game, which has been an absolute drab fest. So see you guys in just a moment. And we are back. I mean, I was just talking to the missus at half time after I'd nipped off for a quick pee break and another fresh one to try and keep my emotions in. I must say, speaking of the Burnley game first, we've looked second best in most areas. We're currently losing to a penalty decision that, you know, it just echoes recent games. You know, the inconsistency at Aston Villa, the one given at Spurs. Don't get me wrong, the one that happened today was a definite penalty. I'm not going to take that away. I can't take that away. It was a stonewall penalty. You can't do anything about it. If it hits your knuckles, it's definitely handball.
Yeah.
It is nothing you could do about it. It's just a manner in which we are playing. It's almost like we're playing like we're all almost expecting your game to be our saving grace, and it shouldn't be like that. We should be going out to win this game, and it's just been an absolute mire. Kate says in the chat, just seen Man City are losing. Yeah, Karl mentioned that not so long back. And Geordie Toon for Life says Newcastle are playing the better football, 100%, which is it's sickening to obviously to say, because you'd have expected better from Burnley in a relegation, not even a relegation dogfight anymore. It's literally a do or die situation. And I mean, as it stands, out of the two teams, Burnley are set to be relegated from the Premier League, and that kills me to say. I spoke to the missus, as I said, and she even said that you sound like you've got this lump in your throat, like you're ready to. I said, put it one way, I won't be doing anything for the rest of the day if we go down. I will be sat here moody, defeated. There's only one positive really I could think of if that's the case, and that is I might be pissed, so it might be all right. I don't know what. This is where we've got to hope. We've got to hope and pray that Burnley can have a drastic turnaround like they did against Everton. And you know, we've seen Everton go from 2-0 down against Palace and save their own arse. It can be done. However, over in the Yorkshire corner, let's just say, Karl, it's been a game of two halves. Well, I say a game of two halves in the first half because, you know, Leeds have had their spells of possession and chances. They've had the ball in the back of the net. Brentford have had chances and, you know, narrowly wide. It's a very open, free-flowing game by the sounds of things.
It does. Leeds had a bit of a shaky start to the game the first few minutes, and I think since the disallowed goal, we have been a lot more steady. So the A's will be a little bit better. But Brentford have been you know, the better chances because they had more the 3 shots on target. And I think they should have either just scored at least a goal from Membo that went wide when he was 1-to-1 with Messier. That was very surprising. But at the moment, Jesse March will be telling the players, keep this going. You know, Sam Greenwood, his first start in the first start for Leeds, has been good. He's been decent. And seeing Firpo bombing down on the left as well. You know, so... And then I think what the Brentford players are not done as much is keep an eye on the wings. I think with Jack Harrison particularly, they've been distracted by what's happening in the middle. But Jack Harrison has been like I said, being left unmarked on the left-hand side. So I think Leeds can still keep that going, still keep that energy as well. And I think there's a chance that we could get a goal in the second half. We'll hope to see with that one.
It's all to play for. We are 45 minutes away from finding out whether Lancashire overrules Yorkshire or whether Yorkshire overrules Lancashire. And that's the thing. It's not even a Burnley-Leeds fixture, but it is about Burnley and Leeds. They're both battling for it. It's the Red Rose versus the White Rose. It's Burnley-Leeds. There's nothing. I can't emphasise how important it is for myself, for Karl. Sum up your season, Karl, for us while we're at the half-time break. It's been pretty much Leeds have epitomised what everybody in the world calls second season syndrome, haven't they?
Pretty much so, it has. And I think we were trying to ignore that and we were talking about Europe again and all this left, right, versa. But for quite a while, if we didn't get the players that we wanted, that's where we were going to struggle. And the injuries coming with the soft tissue injuries being horrific, losing Cooper, Phillips, and Bamford all within most of the season. We've all been in the relegation like once or twice a season as much as we have because, I think it just summed up with our open man market. It was just so bad under Bielsa, and you could tell when he either didn't want to back himself in the January transfer or the board didn't want to. It just shows that how much that the Leeds fans were tired. So it's been frustration. I'm not gonna lie to you at the moment, and I think Jesse March is trying to bring something different. We're just seeing in the second half of the kick off, Leeds fans are just coming back on the pitch already. So it is waiting for the Brentford players to come back. But, March has been very active on the touchline. So for that, he's trying to make sure Leeds are still going to ball. But at the moment, he's summed the Leeds season altogether. I think the second season has epitomised us completely because we knew everyone was going to have a go at us thinking Leeds should have been better. With the transfers, I'm not going to lie to you, this small squad, I think Bielsa was just so stubborn of getting players that he wanted. And that's what's costing us at the moment where we needed a bigger body, we needed a bigger squad to try to ease up the injuries or have good replacements. And then especially with bringing up their young players, even Archie Gray, the great son of Eddie Gray, who's 15, he's going to be 16 as well. He has a future as well. But second half just starting now for Leeds Brentford now. So Brentford just kicked off in the second half.
I've just seen as I were flicking through the feeds that Leicester have just gone 1-0 up against Southampton. And it was poor defending from Southampton, really. That he's meant to try and head it back to the goalkeeper. And he's just allowed Vardy in, but the keeper saves it from Vardy and Maddison finishes it. So Leicester, in probably one of the only 2-0 games, really, of this campaign, not of this campaign, of this final day, are now 1-0 up against Southampton.
Do you think James Maddison should be back in the English squad? I think he's had a better season than we all thought he has. I know last season he was just poor. Do you look like he has redeemed himself now to be back in that Leicester lineup in the English squad now?
I think he deserves to be. I think he's got more. I think he deserves to be more than James Ward-Prowse. He's just a free kick specialist, in my opinion. So,
the chance! Oh, good save from Messi there. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think so. Yeah, I know when he got called up initially, it didn't work out because he was in, with all in the bar and the casino stuff. But I think he's redeemed himself after a postseason. I think he was getting too big for himself, thinking I could go play for a top club. But I think he's been more the main focal point along with Harvey Barnes and Dewsbury Hall. I think next season they'll be better with that strength. When they get add a bit more strength with Tillerman's going. I think they were better in strength for numbers, with them going forward next season.
Yeah, definitely. From what I've seen from the notification that came through on the phone, Burnley have started the second half. Obviously a bit behind on the feed, but Connor Roberts, Burnley's right back, has come off, and Wout Weghorst has been brought on at halftime. So Burnley going more attacking. Fingers crossed they can obviously, get back into the game. But it is, at this moment in time...
Brighton have scored. They have equalised against West Ham at the moment. Interesting score for them at the moment. Looks like Solly March just crossed it in the square, in the box. See who has scored for that. It's Veltman has scored for Brighton. So, he scored with his right foot, Joel Veltman, the defender, the centre-back. He's had a good, decent season as well for Brighton as well, up that back player, so he gets the goal. It is 1-1 at the Amex.
and it's all to play for between Burnley and Newcastle and Brentford and Leeds. Only one goal in it at Turf Moor, and it is in favour of the away side. Burnley need to get back into this. Even an equaliser will keep Burnley in the Premier League.
There's a chance here. I think he's got the ball on the right. He finds Greenwood. Oh, just balls. Yeah, couldn't get to the ball at the moment. Yeah, so no changes from Leeds nor Brentford into the second half. It's still the same 11 from when they first started in the first minute.
Oh, you know what? You know what's more nerve-wracking? That we are literally 45 minutes away from finding out whether it's your club or my club.
I know
that is going down.
I know. I am shitting myself now. This is the last final 45 minutes. Who's gonna go? Yeah, I'm just really oh god, I don't think I can get through this next 45 minutes. It's gonna be really tough. Really tough.
It is. Burnley are literally, we've got a man down. He's waving towards the referee, so I don't know what's happening. The referee has stopped it. It's Tarkowski who's down. As I say, this, if anything, is massive. He's down and he's waving his arm as though like he's really hurt. And I think it was I think maybe is it a head collision? Let's have a look.
Free kick to Leeds.
Guimaraes. Oh no, it's not a head. Guimaraes tries to get the ball because he loses it. Tarkowski sticks a foot out and that's a painful one. Guimaraes literally kicks the kneecap of James Tarkowski and practically nearly kneecaps the guy. And as I say, it is all to play for. Tarky is down. It's not good. He's only just come back from injury. He's standing captain while Ben Mee's on the touchline. And this is a game that Burnley fans will be looking at thinking, is it Tarkowski's final hurrah before making a move to potentially Newcastle or one of the other suitors looking at him on a free agent next year?
Can I ask you something, Dan? With Burnley, if you are going to get Visit Company, how would he change the score? Would he change the score to be a bit more, like I wouldn't say no of a Pep. I'm not, that's a bit too far stretched.
What if Company comes in?
Yeah, if it's comes in, because I know that's been kind of talked about. If he stayed in the Premier League, you might get Visit Company. He's interested to take the job at Burnley.
It's a strange one all over the system because we've got 8 or 9 players still out of contract. Because I think, or what I believe, is that Alan Pace doesn't want to employ all these people that are still like 30 plus. And to be honest, he wants to revamp the squad. Whether we've got the money to do that all hangs in the balance of us staying up. And if we were to go down, is he going to offer deals to these players, thinking, we'll get another year out of them? Or are these players already talking to other clubs? And by that point, whether we're in the Premier League or in the Championship, it's going to be double trouble because we're going to lose all these players on a free and then have to sell our big named players as well. It'll be interesting to see what Company can do. I think it's a strange time now in football because you've grown up through the 90s and stuff like that with all these different managers. And now you're seeing players that you've watched week in, week out actually becoming managers. And you're like, I don't know whether you've got the credentials for it. And I don't know whether you're going to be 100%. Don't get me wrong. These people will have pulling power. That's why I'd have preferred somebody like Wayne Rooney because if anything, if Derby didn't have the points deduction, they'd have been comfortably flirting around the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, Wayne Rooney's not a bad shout. Andy's played in English football, so he's going to know a bit, managed in English football, sorry. So he's going to have a bit more tactical noir about it. Where, I don't know, it's a strange one. I think to my understanding, I think Vincent Kompany's appointment all hangs on what division we're in.
So what say from Reina? Sam Rodrigo just had a chance there to put Leeds United ahead. It was just a ball from Messier, and Koch just had a flick on for Rafinha on the right, and he finds Rodrigo in the centre. Rodrigo just had, Janssen there. It looks like Ayer there. He could have had a chance there. But I think, did he have power? I don't think he had maybe a little bit of power, but not as much anyway. But that's a huge chance for Leeds to try to take the lead at Brentford Community Station. So now free kick to Brentford in the Leeds half at the moment. Just a need a middle of the pitch.
It's getting very, very tense at Turf Moor, however.
It is, and there's a goal at Arsenal. Arsenal now 3-1 up now against Everton. We'll get the confirmation who has scored that for Arsenal. Yeah, but Arsenal, despite the top four, is gone, but they are trying to finish as the best as can. Oh, mistake from Lee. It's a penalty. Is it a penalty? It's a penalty. It's a penalty to Leeds.
Oh, I fucking thought you were going to say Brentford.
Made a scuff with the ball, and it looked like it went to Rafinha, and Rafinha tried to go past Reina, and Reina's brought him down. It is a penalty to Leeds United. Janssen puts the ball back. Reina tried to look, so he just scuffs it, and then Rafinha just intercepted the ball, and actually when he went past it, Reina did not get even the ball at all, and he took Rafinha down, his left leg down. It is a penalty to Leeds. Wow, that has changed. And Reina is going to be booked to yellow card. It is Cedric has scored for Arsenal with his right foot after Bukayo Saka swinging it in from the corner. And who's looking to take this penalty? It is Rafinha is going to take the penalty for Leeds. This is interesting now.
Come on, David Raya.
Reina's just trying to waste time, but the referee's telling him to just get on with it. And Rafinha is ready to step up. He is breathing. He's just trying to stay there. Marsh is looking, see if Rafinha can score. And Rafinha steps up, do a little stutter. It's 1-0 Leeds United! Leeds have taken the lead at Brentford. Rafinha has scored a penalty. In the top left-hand corner, Rafinha has scored a penalty. It is 1-0 to Leeds United.
Fuck.
Wow. As it stands, with Leeds winning, Brentford are still certain to be relegated, and Leeds will hopefully go to 38 points. For Leeds, probably 38 points. But what a penalty! Reina went the wrong way, and Rafinha just taught the top right-hand corner. Left-hand corner. And Leeds have taken the lead. Wow. Jesse Marks just staying calm. He's just, Rafinha, he could be the key to save Leeds with hundreds of millions of pounds of prize money that's still up for grabs.
I think the Burnley fans have just heard the news because there's just been a giant uproar from the stand. Burnley know they have it all to do now.
As it stands, Leeds will be safe with 38 points. Burnley will be on 35. Leeds still kind of press it on. Girl has got the ball, but he just loses the ball. It's Brentford. It's a Brentford throw-in. But wow, Rafinha has scored. Hit the penalty. He's been our top scorer this season. And this is what Leeds need at the moment. Rafinha's got the ball. Rafinha can just go down. So he finds Geldhart. Geldhart's trying to hold the ball and he loses it. And it's a free kick to Brentford. What? This is a big turn. 4-1 to Arsenal. It is Gabriel score for the Gunners. And yeah, well, it's a long day for Everton as well. Josh De Silva comes on for Matthias Jensen. So, yeah. Brentford trying to get a bit more attacking depth up front, a bit more attacking now because they are 1-0 down.
Come on, Burnley, fuck's sake. Do something. I mean, shit all game. Newcastle have just had the better of you. They've now got 4 men coming forward. Intercepted. Almiron's still fighting for it. Corner Newcastle. Is it corner? Does he give goal kick? I think it's a corner. Fuck's sake. Everybody. It's just showing the crowd at Turf Moor. Everybody is looking at their phones. Everybody is checking to see whether this is actually happening, whether this is real, whether this is what's going to be come 90 minutes.
Leeds got the ball on the side. It's nearly gone out. House got the ball back. And is it a free kick? It's a free kick to Leeds on the edge of the corner. And Leeds have got it down. And well, what a really good play from Jack Harrison, just keeping the ball, trying to get out the corner. It's a free kick to Leeds United down on the left-hand side near the corner. Oh. Rodrigo's trying to single something to Harrison, trying to get the ball in. Yeah. We see Cooper, Llorente, and Koch up there. Gerhardt's on the edge of the box, just wait for a rebound. Yeah, Rodrigo feeding up bus, and Harrison whips it in, clears out. A chance for Harrison. Oh.
Chance for Newcastle. Chance for Newcastle to make it. Oh, he scarred it. Miguel Almiron has scarred it.
Still 1-0 at the Etihad to Aston Villa. Still 1-0 at Anfield between Liverpool and Wolves. Yeah. Oh. And I've just seen more breaking news, actually. Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, I've just seen something come through to my phone. I'm guessing I know what's coming. St. Maximan makes 2 players look stupid. Ball across. Callum Wilson. Easiest finish as you like.
Come on.
2-0 Newcastle.
Leeds fans are celebrating. Oh, Leeds have got the news. They know they could just get another goal, also just to try to kill off the game.
Fucking wake up, Burnley, fuck's sake! You've just conceded. You're walking back with your fucking heads down. You've had fuck all in terms of going forward. You have one little shot that's pretty much... I don't even think it clipped the crossbar. It may have done, it may not. And that's close as you've got. This has been shocking. Absolutely fucking shocking. Jody said there, it's no more than we deserve, to be honest. No, you're spot on, mate. You do deserve it. We've been poor.
Yeah. Leeds are just keeping the formation steady. We have just keep it steady. So we're just going to try counter-attack Brentford as we can now. Just let Brentford take much of possession. But looks like Brentford are bringing another player on as well. And yeah, I have to say, Leeds just turned up in the second half quite well. And Rafinha just intercepted the ball from Reina and tried to, go So Rico Henry's coming off, and looks like it is who's coming on for Brentford. It is Sergio Canos is coming up on for Brentford. So it looks like Brentford are trying to go in more for 3-4. Yeah, look, they're trying to go a bit more attacking, a little bit attacking with extra pair midfields. Yeah, but at the moment, really, this could be interesting. Leeds, hopefully, will make a change, but not as rushed yet. I think they're going to hold it a bit. Cock flicks the ball on. Leeds are just keeping it steady, not into rush now because the results at Turf Moor, where Burnley are losing 2-0 to Newcastle. There's a ball with Rafinha. He's on his own. He can actually go past. He's going left the side, or just lost the ball there. Trying to find Rodrigo, but just took a bit of an extra touch by accident. At least got the ball by Cock. There's a break on the chance for Brentford. Janssen is on the right there. Oh, Leeds just got the ball. It was a wasted cross from Brentford. Leeds kick it back up. Just need to keep possession. Leeds just need to keep things steady. Just keep the defensive line as high as it's possible. Just try to get Brentford to catch Brentford out a bit. Again, Brentford lose the ball as well. Intercepted by Leeds. Firpo's got the ball. And it's a free kick to Leeds. Firpo was brought down by De Silva. Yeah.
The thing that gets me, Karl, right, is that Burnley know what they've got to do. They know what they've got to do. And at the moment, they don't look like a team that wants to play for each other, which is horrible. Yeah. It's horrible to take because
no penalty. Girls just slipped. So, yeah, I get it. No, I think that's the difference because you said that you looked so Calvin Phillips dejected, and I think the reason was I think he was dejected because he didn't like how the season's gone. But if you saw what happened
I said to you before kickoff as well, though, didn't I? I said to you before kickoff that everybody has been talking about that. Oh, Leeds will crumble. We'll beat Newcastle, and yet all this overconfidence has clearly spilled out everywhere else. We had this when we beat Everton. Oh, Norwich is in the bag, and we lost that one 2-0.
Yeah.
You know, if you, no matter what happens at Brentford, as it stands, obviously Burnley are set to go down by the looks of things. But yeah. Fuck me, it's emotional, isn't it?
It is. Brentford's got a chance down on the right. A good block by Phillips. Either a win or draw for Leeds will still guarantee them Premier League. But Spurs have gone up 3-0. It's Kulievski again, who scored again for his second goal of the game. And that has been very comfortable for Spurs. They are going to finish in the top 4. I have to say, damn, what away Conte's brought in. Yes, he was moaning, but I think he was trying to get the players together and realising that how much that Conte is vital to get the players together. You've seen a lot of difference now for Spurs compared to Arsenal since Conte's come in, and you know, and cross the chance. Oh, good, well blocked, fair well blocked.
Can I just say how hard it is to try and commentate on a game with so much emotion, so much that can happen.
Yeah, I agree.
And, you know, the stat were there before a ball were kicked. Since Charlton away and we win the league to get promoted, we have not won on the final day. We've normally been a team that likes to go around breaking records left, right and centre. One thing I will say is no matter what happens today, even whether it's just been a bad day at the office, we have took it to the final day and been given hope. It's not over yet. Don't get me wrong, it's not over yet, but you know, it's the way Burnley are playing. There's nothing in terms of attacking intent. And for me, For me, I can just see Leeds seeing this out.
Dan, football is a very, very emotional game. And listen, we always go through ups and downs, whether it's our club or the national team, we've gone through ups and downs. And, I like I said, I did not want to see both of our teams on the final day battling out. And it was difficult because how you and I first started talking about back in 2020, we had that very good connection, good friendship. And it's I've always respected Burnley, no matter what. Physically, I've always respected Burnley of trying to be a good, decent squad to run how they run the club around. I really respect you guys. I really do. I wish this was never on the final day of the season. That resulted two of our teams that could go down. One of our two teams could go down, and it's really hard. It's really hard to see because I do respect the hell out of Burnley, and I have few. I've worked. If you want to got one colleague that I used to work, Burnley fan, yourself Burnley fan, and one of our contributors on my show, Ian Wilkinson, a Burnley fan as well. I have huge respect. And it's sad to see how Burnley has been tremendous, not just for the football club, but for the community of Burnley as well, what they've done behind the scenes. I applaud that because I know for a town like Burnley, who don't have this entitlement that Man City and Man United have always been challenging, no matter what, to difficult teams, how you play. So it is very, very hard to see you like this and the way it's going at the moment. I wish there was I don't know. It's compared to what happened a couple of years ago when I went to watch Huddersfield Town and Barnsley. And yeah, interesting enough, just see something happen at Turf Moor actually.
Won't surprise me if we've gone 3-0 down the way that Burnley have been playing. 68 on the clock here. Dwight McNeil with the ball in the centre. Out wide is Charlie Taylor. Is it Charlie Taylor? Nathan Collins. Ball cuts in. Maxwell corner. And again, second stab, 2-1. Oh, fuck me. Final day, I hate you.
So, just see, it's just a stroke. It's come on for Geldhart. So, this is just to show the defence. Lee Cooper just ripped up a tactic note to try to get Lee to see what Jesse March is trying to do. Yeah. So, it's all to play for at Turf Moor at the moment. But Lee's still got a chance. It's Rodrigo up front now with agreements. It's more of a 4-2-3-1 that I'm seeing at the moment from Leeds. I still 4-4-2 in a way.
I'll just say that were a beautiful ball by Nathan Collins. It's evaded everyone. Into the centre of the park. Maxwell Cornet has a stab at it. Dubravka with a fine save, but he can only palm it out. Vegos can't get to it, but it falls comfortably on the half volley to the foot of Maxwell Cornet for a second stab at the cherry, and he puts it away to make the game
2-0 to Aston Villa.
Yeah, Coutinho with it to make it 2-0. How fitting that Steven Gerrard and Coutinho could potentially be handing the title to Liverpool if they grab a winner against Wolves.
It's everything to play for that for Liverpool. Liverpool can still do this quadruple. No other team has done it. Liverpool still has a chance to win the quadruple if they can get someone to get against the Wolves. But yeah, it is 2-1 at the moment at Newcastle, at Turf Moor to Newcastle. Burnley score one back through Maxwell Cornet. Leeds just needs to keep going, try to the defence line. So
the thing is, as happy as you can be at pulling one back, it's gutting to have had to go 2-0 down. Because you now got to put the ball in the net another 2 times before, to at least have a stab at staying up. And, let's just say Newcastle are bringing Chris Wood on.
Leeds have a chance. It's Harrison. Can he find Rodrigo on the right? Yes, he can. It's Rafinha, but he's offside. Rafinha just offside, a little bit late there.
Jag says, question, have we won a game this season with Barnes starting?
I'm winning 5-0. Bloody hell. And it's Son. Son looks like he's going to get the golden boot now. He's now one ahead of Mo Salah.
Oh. But yet Mo Salah could get the winner to secure the title for Liverpool just yet. We do not know. We do not know. As I say, Chris Wood has come on for Newcastle. Geordie says, I really wanted Everton down. Coutinho made it 2-0 Villa. Yeah. Jones said, come on, Burnley. That's the spirit. We do need that. We need that optimism. It's just absolutely gut-wrenching. You even seen it on TV. If current results hold, Burnley would be relegated from the Premier League, and that's horrible to say. I don't know whether we have won a game this season with Barnes starting. I know he's been out most of the season injured, so it's been that long with everything that's gone on. Although Burnley are ready in a sub, it looks like Aaron Lennon is about to come on. Whether that's going to make much difference to Burnley, we will see. We will see. Time will tell. This is going to be the longest 15 to 20 minutes in Premier League history for Burnley and Leeds. Lennon is on. He's on for Josh Brownhill.
Thomas Frank is looking dejected. He's running out of ideas. He can't. He's just thinking, how can I not? And it looks like IA's down, and Brentford have used all their substitutions. This could be bad for Brentford, because at the moment, if the IA can't be substituted because Brentford have used all their substitutions, so Brentford could be down to 10 men with IA. You know, Phillips was involved with the challenge as well. He looks okay, but he's trying to hopefully walk it off. But yeah, this looks bad for Brentford, and there's going to be probably more minutes added on at the moment. It looks really interesting at the moment. You know, Leeds fans are still singing, clapping at the moment. But yeah, it looks like Brentford are going down to 10 men. He can't carry on.
In the comments, Jack says Chris Wood. Yeah, Chris Wood is on now. Yeah,
one back. They have pulled one back as well, so it's still one. It's good when scored for City.
Ooh. Gordon says Wood can't hit a cow's arse with a banjo. Yeah, that's true. Rich says, how are you guys doing? Poor. We've been poor. We got lucky with our goal. I don't see us getting a second. If anything, we need to, and obviously, we need Brentford to fucking completely change and do us a solid.
They can't now, because Brentford just down 10 men. No, so there's no substitutions at all now. Brentford used all their free subs, and so now Brentford look like they're playing in the back three or back four with Kanyos, Ivo, or sub coming in as one of the wings. So Brentford are not going to attack, which means that Leeds can just hold the ball as much as it can do now. This is not what Brentford needed.
This is the problem, though. Leeds could fire everything forward, knacking themselves out. And we've seen what Brentford are like this season, where the dying 5 minutes of the game, they show up and they manage to grab vital goals. Rich says it's a tough stream to trust me, Rich. I've cried once. Trust me, I'll probably cry again. The closer it's getting, the harder it is to take.
It's a goal! It's a goal for Brentford. They've just equalised. It's Sergio Carlos with the header from across, and it's 1-1.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Brentford just gone down to 10 men after all that, and then Leeds and despite Leeds had more bodies.
Is it onside? Is everything?
He's onside. He looks like he's onside. Yeah, he's onside. He's onside. He just seeing here from here. Brentford just start from the attack. Leeds trying to get the ball, but it was advantage played on for Brentford. Marembo was charging down. He was trying to find the shot, but it was blocked by Cooper. And it looks like it was De Silva. He saw Canos on the right hand, and Koch didn't look back, and then Canos just headed it, and he just curled it just past the post. It is 1-1. It's 1-1 now at the community stadium.
Well, Rich Sports has just said in the chat that City are now level as well against Aston Villa. Late drama in the Premier League. Oh, I can't take it anymore.
Jesse March is frustrated. He's got two more subs he can use. And this is now for Leeds now to need to try to get something. As Brentford are down to 10 men, and they're
it's a must not lose for you guys now. A must not lose.
Must not lose now, and we're back on lower points, 36. But because you use losing, it's and a lot of Brentford fans are trying to chant. They're looking at the chant of Leeds fans because the situation is at the moment. It's a free kick to Leeds. Canos was just booked for a foul. And it's a red card. Canos was sent off because he was just booked 10 seconds ago because he took his shirt off. And Sergio Canos is sent off. And Brentford are down to 9 men. He just did a late tackle on Jack Harrison. But Canos is now sent off after he just scored a goal. He got booked for his goal celebration. And he's now, seconds later, he's now sent off. And Rafinha was going down the wing. And Canos just got his leg out. And he just took Rafinha down. Brentford are down to 9 men.
Chris says in the chat, shitting your pants. Chris, I'm trying my best to hold the tears back.
West Ham are losing 2-1 to Brighton. That means Man United, despite the lose, is still 1-0, losing at 1-0 Palace. They'll still go to Europa League. So it's Greenwood with the cross, with the free kick. Leeds got more bodies. They can take time with this one. It's Rafinha. Rafinha chance! Oh, just deflects. It's a corner.
Red One Army says Burnley just missed a chance.
Leeds are claiming for a handball, and I don't know if...
Oh, I've just seen it. I've just seen the chance. Beghost, as I said, please, no spoilers. Please do not spoil it for any of us. We are a little bit behind. I've only just seen the chance, but the ball does come in. Oh, if Beghost connect with that, Barnes plays it across. Beghost gets his foot to it, and it just it's millimeters.
Phillips has got the ball.
Millimeters away from becoming 2-2.
Leeds could try to cross ball. Phillips crosses it. Again, Brentford still can call it, but Leeds do need to press on if they want to. Leeds was a slip. Is there still a chance? It's 2 against 2 for Brentford. It's a free kick, and Phillips will be booked. He'll be yellow carded. Yeah, Leeds are just losing. We're just losing a little bit there. Leeds should just.
Anthony says, Dan, keep the faith. A goal in either game, mate. That's all. Yeah, and as Kate said, does Burnley or Brentford have to score another for us to stay up? If Brentford grab another, then Burnley would stay up on goal difference as it stands. If Burnley equalise, Burnley would stay up on goal difference. 1 goal in either game
steady changes
everything.
A walk clear out from Rafinha with a head of the way outside the penalty area. Leeds are just still on the back foot because they know. House is trying to keep the ball in, but he's gone for a throw in to Brentford. As it stands, look, Man City winning 3-2. As it stands, Man City winning champions. Goodwin has scored 2 goals. Rodri scored the equaliser 2 minutes after.
Burnley are definitely trying to push for this equaliser.
Brentford, they have a bit of life, and despite they are 9 men, they're 2 men down. Leeds need to just be patient and just try to not give silly fouls away just like that. And yeah, strike, give us foul away. It's a free kick to Brentford, just round the 35-yard mark.
Oh, shot from the edge of the box by Jack Cork, and Matty Target who pulled himself away from everybody else, stood on the line, has headed it off the line.
Leeds just need to keep themselves emotional, not be too emotional, just try to keep going. They got 7 minutes left plus injury time.
Come on, Burnley, fuck's sake.
And Everton locks the ball up, and it's comfortable for Messier to get. Just need to be patient, Leeds. Just take time. They have got time on them, but they do need to get another goal. They need to use their two-man advantage. Oh, Brentford needs. Oh, that was a rubbish cross from Brentford there. Really rubbish at the moment. It's just... Liverpool are 2-1 up at the moment, but that is going to be a little bit late for Liverpool. Is this too little, too late? They are just a point behind as well. And Kanyos is complaining that he should not have been booked for this celebration, but it is a lot of game. But for him to go challenge Rafinha like that, you know you're going to be in trouble. You just got booked, so.
Burnley having a spell of corners. Burnley are piling the pressure on Newcastle, but as it stands,
come on for Sam Greenwood. Lee's got a ball down on the left-hand side. Phillips just across, tries to cross it in. He sees Cop. Nothing happened there. Rafinha's got the ball. That's a bit too high. Can you find someone? And it's Click, Matej, Click. Oh, it's gone wide there. Just, why not shot on target?
Come on, Burnley. Just an equaliser. Just an equaliser is enough as it stands. It's showing everyone at TurfMoor, everyone checking their phones, literally. Phones in hand, phones against their necks. They know that time is short. I know it. Yeah.
Leeds needs to pick up something. Just play the ball in the midfield. Philip passes to Phillips. Tries to find Harrison. Harrison tried to cross the ball, but it's been blocked. It's a throw into Leeds.
Yes, Kate, we know. No spoilers. Told you. Told everybody. Don't say. Don't just. Yeah, it's just the stakes are so high. I am. Yeah.
Leeds just needs to be calm. Just calm on the ball. Just try. Don't rush into it. You got Rafinha. Oh, it's Matej's Click. And the shot was so easy saved by Raya.
Come on, Burnley. Fucking hell. Newcastle come forward. Wilson tries to find Guimaraes. He slips and it's gone out for a goal kick. Oh, that could have been dangerous because he was in. He was straight. He was in on goal.
Leeds just needs to pick up the pace. To just get the goal, one more goal, and that will be secure for them for the Premier League status next season. It is Harrison. If I Faber crosses in. Oh, chance! Oh, just clears. Rafinha, yeah, it's over the bar, and there was another chance for Leeds. Firpo with a low cost shot. It looked like Janssen just got the clearance away a bit, but Leeds are trying to, and Firpo looked offside. It was across, and Reina just saves it as well, just about to clear it away from Rodrigo, who had a chance to try to slot the ball in.
Newcastle coming forward. Ball's been lost. Jack Cork in the centre. Can he find a Burnley player coming forward? Very tense here at Turf Moor now. Aaron Lennon. Into the centre. Dwight McNeil.
These guys are nervous. They're asking people what is going on, where it scores. They're acting to keep
Charlie
what's going
Taylor.
on.
Ball into the box. Maxwell corner! Oh! Dubravka saves. 87 on the clock, and Maxwell Cornet could have grabbed a second for himself in this game, but it's a beautiful save by Dubravka.
And West Ham are not going to be in the Europa League. They're losing 3-1 to Brighton. Brighton going to finish well, this season. And Chelsea, at full time at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea beat Watford 2-1, and it's full time as well at Carrow Road. Spurs winning 5-0. That means Spurs have qualified for Champions League next season. So congratulations to Antonio Conte and his team.
Yeah, congratulations to Spurs.
It's 3-1 to Liverpool now, and as it still stands, Man City still wins will still win the title. We're coming into the last few seconds of the game at both grounds. Man United still losing 1-0. No Cristiano Ronaldo in the squad as well. Yeah, just. 5 minutes added on time at Brentford. 5 minutes added on time. Leeds 5 minutes added on injury time. Oh.
4 minutes added on at Turf Moor as well.
Come on. Don't shoot it. Just don't shoot it. Take time. Just don't. Lisa in the Brentford. It turns out Rafinha finds Harris on the left. Cuts cross. Oh, good blockage. As well, Harrison tries again. Crosses it. Still in the Brentford area. It's been cleared out. Leeds still on the possession. Phillips has got the ball. It's a throw to Leeds. Lorente throws it out. Firpo, click. Phillips. Rafinha. Rafinha has a shot. And a save by Rafinha. We're just coming down to the 92nd minute here at Brentford Community Stadium. Leeds are trying to keep going with attacking down the left-hand side. Click in the middle. Rafinha trying to run to create space. Firpo. Oh, just a touch for Rodrigo. He thought he could try to link up with Harrison. Ball's been cleared up by Brentford. Leeds starts again. It's a chance. Oh, deflected. It's a corner for Leeds. Harrison trying to take the shot to place it in the top left-hand corner. It's a corner for Leeds. Leeds fans are chanting on the players to try and get another goal. Rafinha across, wasted chance. Harrison, goal! It's a goal for Jack Harrison. That will keep Leeds United in the Premier League. And what a thunderous strike! That will keep Leeds United in the Premier League for another season running. And it's Jack Harrison with the winner. Jesse March cannot believe it. Neither the coaching staff can't believe it. And certainly the fans cannot believe it. It is 2-1 to Leeds. Jack Harrison looks like he saved Leeds United from relegation. Andre Rizzani and Victor Orta hugging each other in the press box. And that assures confirmed Leeds United are having another season in the Premier League. You see the ball from Rafinha across it, was cleared out, but Jack Harrison was on the edge of the box and just cleared it. Were the players interfering? No, there wasn't. Two players offside interfering, but were they in the obstructed the keeper's way? No, there was. It wasn't. That looks like it would be confirmed that hopefully that it will be a goal.
It's full time at TurfMoor.
It's a deflection by Marembo as well. And that has looked as confirmed Leeds United stay in the Premier League. It's the hopes that kills you. Leeds United are celebrating because they have heard confirmation in the last few seconds of the game. Leeds United just need to keep the final few seconds of the game. And Leeds have done it! We've done it! Leeds United are staying in the Premier League. They have survived on the final day. Commiserations to Burnley, who are being relegated. Dan, I have to say, I'm so sorry. I did not want to involve our clothes before, but it's a shame. It's a shame, man.
It's just one of them things, mate. It's just one of them things.
Oh my God. I need a hug right now. I need a hug right now. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Man, I don't know what to say. I wish there was a way for both our sides to stay up. Oh my God.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Do you know what my dad said? See, are you okay now? He's messaged me because he knew. Dad, I am okay. I don't have to rip down that Leeds poster behind me from now on. This was not what's going to happen. I just, Jesse March has done the impossible. Mate, it's been a fucking wreck. Let me tell you, it's been a fucking wreck, man. And you...
Oh, fuck me. I was hoping I'd not have to use it, but there it is.
That's the last thing I didn't want you to see your banner, man. That's just,
that it just is what it is. And Oh shit, mate. Burnley are officially relegated from the Premier League. Leeds survive with a win away at Brentford. Not won at Brentford since 1950. And today just wasn't. Sorry.
Speechless.
Today just wasn't Burnley's day.
I'm speechless, mate. I did not think.
Karl, congratulations.
No,
I
listen.
just want to say congratulations to yourself, mate. Put them right off. Oh,
Can't believe that happened in the last few minutes of the game. I'm absolutely speechless. We just got the winner. I did not think. Everyone was saying we were all dejected, and I thought, I think if we did score against Brighton, we would have been gone, and everyone knew that. I'm speechless. And just seeing all the players going into the crowd. Rafinha's going to see look at his family as well, his girlfriend, just hugging each other. Rafinha, you go down as a legend. We will let you go no matter what, but you're still a legend. We're going to let you go, Barcelona. You deserve it. Rosani, you got a lot to try to get this club back into again and get some players. That's what we need.
Oh, it's a fucking bitter pill to swallow, isn't it?
It is. It's a huge bitter pill, mate. It really is. It was going to happen to one of our teams. It's going to be a huge bitter pill to swallow. You know, one of us did deserve to go down, and and like I said, I've always had massive respect to you, to the Burnley fans. I always have done. You've been epic, mate. You lot have been, despite our rivalries, you've been epic. No matter what, you do make the Premier League no matter what. Because it's not about the big clubs, it's all about the clubs in general who have to fight every day, and you are one of them.
Oh wow! I can't even speak. I feel sick. Oh, you know what? First and foremost, congratulations. You did your job. You did your job today. You had to better our result, and even if you'd have lost today, you'd have still. I mean, sorry, no matter what happened, you've seen the job through. I just want to say congratulations to Leeds. Obviously, on safety, it's massive for yourself because depending on what happens with Leeds now, you could go on to win. Not go on to win, sorry, but you could go on to keep hold of players like Calvin Phillips potentially by saying, "Look, we're going to build a team around you. We're going to do this. We're going to do that."
Yeah, that's what we want. I think that was what we agreed because if you saw last week, Calvin and Rafinha hooked together. It looked like Rafinha was going to go, and I think I could see the emotion from both of them players. And it sounds like it was Rafinha was going to go. I think Karl wants to stay on because he knows he is the future Leeds if we want to try push on. I don't think he will go Man City now. I think he will stay at Leeds. And he said, look, I don't care about making a career. I want to focus on getting Leeds better. I'll get in the Ingleback squad in no time when I get fully fit.
Yeah.
I'm speechless. I have to say, we were all saying a few weeks ago, Leeds were not going down without a fight. And even though we didn't see the players fight in the last few games, I think there was still that mentality in there that had to get ahead of our asses and try to do something. We knew that it was always going to be like, get something against Brighton. That was the more important thing. I have to say, it's not the way. Yeah, it's not the way I wanted to see one of our teams go down. But I make sure I'm happy, but I'm sad to see you lot go down because I don't want to. It gets a good friend like you. It's hard to put something like that to one side sometimes.
No, it's. I'm just going to go back through some of the comments. There's been quite a few since I've had my head down, feel like shit. Just is what it is. Kate says, for fuck's sake, yeah. Chris says, bad luck, Dan. Geordie Toon says, I feel for you. Mike says, wow, Dan, feel for you, but fuck off, Leeds. I'm sure that's nice to hear, even though you've just stayed up. Kate says, sorry, but it's over. No point in thinking anything else. We're down. Yeah. I'm going to try and get your comments up on my phone instead because these are being a bit funny on the laptop. So let's have a look. Joan says, so sad, so sorry, you'll bounce back. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, I see my fans on the pitch. And little girls on top of the crossbar, and they're breaking the goal. The goal there actually.
Wow. I was saying, fuck Leeds, they're shit. That should have gone down, not Burnley. I wished it was Everton. I really do. I feel your pain, Dan. I really do. Kate says, too late in the season to walk away with no points. We've, after winning a good few games at late, not played well enough this season at all. No, we haven't. Rich says, good for you, Dan. Yeah. I'm trying. I don't want to. Oh, God. Anthony says, sorry, Dan, I don't know what to say, mate. Big hugs. Appreciate it. I don't know. Is this
my dad? Yeah. But Dad, let me tell you something. But Dad's been the original gangster. He stayed stone cold. He didn't care. When I was moaning and going at him for this past season, he kept his hopes up. My dad's the original OG of Leeds fan. He had confidence. No, but he was stressed. But he thought he had confidence that we would pull it out the bag.
He said a massive hater as well. But you know what? Fair play. You deserved it. Karl and Karl's dad. Leeds deserved it. They've beat a Brentford side who, to be honest, just didn't really have anything about them. They lost the concentration, lost the mindset, and just didn't give a flying F by the sounds of things. Kate says she'll be home soon. Brill. Mark says at least you have Blackburn to play next season. Yeah, sort of. Derek says, never mind, Daniel, pass Leeds on the way back up next year. Who knows? Big Karaboa says, get in Leeds. And your dad said, told you, son.
I know, he told me, and I'm gonna have a chat with him after tonight. I know he's gonna say, I told you. I was like, I know, but just, yeah.
Kate says, need a massive shake up now. Yep. And then, as you say, Leeds are falling apart again. Max says, only way is up, damn pal. Well, yeah, get today out the way when it's down. And fingers crossed from next season it's up. We may fall, but we always rise. Together we stand. Calm down, Ed.
Dad, I'm not going to calm down. You should know me by now. This is what we needed, okay? Don't tell me to calm down.
Gutted. 3 go up, 3 go down. True. People saying for you to turn you off because you're enjoying it too much. Unlucky to Burnley, Dan. Love the passion, mate. I can't help it. It hurts. Nobody likes a relegation. It's
no.
It's a killer. Now society, everyone in the chat. Boxers, Burnley did themselves proud. Yeah, I look at it now and I just think Burnley they've had a stalk where they've rode their wave, and now, they've gone down. Fingers crossed we can do better than Stoke though and bounce back. Chris says, big up, Dan. Commiserations. Congrats to Karl. Yeah, as I've said already, congrats to Karl and Leeds United. Kate said, I think it's the loss of team members that's to come. People at Pope in the Premier League is Premier League quality, not Championship. To get in the position where you were in it on the final day, you have to feel proud. I'm immensely proud. I am immensely proud, but I feel sick. Burnley will win the Championship next season. Derek, I'm not too sure, but we'll see. We'll see what happens in the summer. Burnley have been down and bounced back straight. Yeah, I'll tell you what, it'll be interesting to see what happens in terms of the managerial appointment, because we've now got that. We'll have to lose key players due to the financial aspect of us going down. There's a lot of question marks over Burnley Football Club's head at the moment. Now says, Dan, will Burnley do well in the Championship? Not with an aging squad, no. They'll struggle to cope Tuesday, Saturday, in my opinion. Your dad says, you never said that, Karl. Dad was right. Last day miracle. Big hugs, Dan. I know I'm gutted, but we'll rise again. Are you crying because Burnley are relegated, Dan, or because we won't do shows next year? Yeah, they're happy tears, Chris, because I don't have to do any shows for you next year. Hello, Kate. Gutted for Burnley. Ryan says, oh, Dan, I'm absolutely gutted for you. I really don't know what to say. Burnley are a fantastic club with fantastic supporters. You will be back. Well, there's a good chance, Ryan, that you could come up and you could have an Ash Yorkshire derby in the Premier League next season, with Leeds obviously now staying up. So,
I have better close family connections with Huddersfield because my cousin used to play for Huddersfield. Down my face, it's good. Yeah, it's that connection.
That one face is your cousin.
He is my cousin, yeah. So
wow, I did not know that, because obviously he spent a time on loan, didn't he, at Burnley from Bolton?
He did. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow, I did not know that. Fair play.
That's why our family is so very connected with mixture of Leeds and Huddersfield fans. It is so divided, quite honestly, yeah. So yeah, no, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting next season if they do get up, and I'm hopefully trying to go back home every few weeks, and I'm going to try and get to go to the West Yorkshire Derby, because that's the big hope I can do. So,
yeah. Definitely. Max says, don't want to hear this, Dan Pal, but the three worst teams over a 38-game season went down. Too many draws for Burnley this season. I'm just trying to keep myself together. I've gone numb. Kit says, sending love to you, Daniel. Yeah, I love you too. It's fucking painful. At least you'll play your locals like Preston, Bolton. Yeah, that'll be nice. It's just shit. Of all people, the Newcastle fans come in and say, just give Sunderland a massive harding, please. Yeah, cheers. Ryan says, sending hugs and love to you, Dan. I'm so sorry. No, thank you. On the plus side, at least you'll play middle. Let's have a look. It hurts, Dan, because it's in your blood from the day you bought proper fat. Yeah, it does. It kills. I'm not being funny, but kids nowadays, they have these like fidgets, and there's this one that's sort of squishy, and through 90 minutes I've done nothing but squeeze the shit out of it to the point where it doesn't even stick anymore, because I took all the shit off it by squeezing the hell out of it. Jag says, we just need to come back up again and better next time. This is, for me now, this is a learning curve. We will have to rebuild. We have seen Leeds do it when they've dropped to League One. We've seen Southampton do it. Let's hope that it doesn't take another relegation to get to that point. But at the moment, yeah, wow, just wow. Now says, would you take Michael Jackson as manager? No, but I'd still have him in and around on the coaching staff. Mark says, you'll struggle big time in the champ. That league is a grind, tense, and so. Oh, God, stop wanting to cry, you stupid fucking idiot. Tense and so unpredictable. We may fall, but we always rise. We will be back 100%. It's the massive 65 million that has to be paid back immediately, apparently. Yeah, it is.
That's huge.
That is, and parachute payments aren't going to be enough. So we're going to have to lose players like Maxwell Cornet for 17.5 million on a release clause. We're going to have to lose probably Nick Pope to somebody for around 20 million. We are going to have to cut costs, which is horrible. Got for Burnley, Kate, it hurts. We've punched above our weight for years with very little change. Players getting older and hardly any younger. Talent coming through. People like Pope and Cornet will be a massive miss and loss to us. Paul, hope you're well, says Signer. Yeah. He says Junior Ben is also your cousin. Did your dad?
Yeah.
You got a family of genetic footballers in there. Like
we do, yeah. We can't do actually. Yeah, we do have those. Yeah, so yeah, we got a few footballers in the family.
Anthony says, Dan, see you next season. I'll get your partmate down Ashton Gate. Well, if you're there, I will try and get to the Bristol City game. Be nice to meet up and stuff. And as Niall says, that's a boot in the balls. Sickner. It is an absolute sickner. It really, really is. I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to wrap this up and have a good cry to myself. Because it is one of those bitter pill to swallow sort of thing. Jody says there, Dan, let the tears go. It's no shame that you bloody care. Not like some players off they go and leave the shark. It is, but yeah, it's hard. It's hard. There's one last thing I'd like to say is that we have, as Kate said earlier, we've punched up our weight. Season in, season out, we've achieved European football, which is something I never, ever, ever thought I would see in my lifetime at Burnley.
A top 7 finish as well. Yeah. Tremendous, you know.
But that's it. That's there. We park that. We drop down a division and we start to rewrite history again. And let's try and do it. Winmore says, you guys put on a hell of a late run this season. I thought you were sending us down. Real shame it couldn't have been Everton instead of you. Good luck for the next season. Cheers, mate. Thank you. To hear this positivity from Leeds fans, thank you very, very much. Yeah. It's nice. It's nice that we can sit here in solidarity, and say that. Jordy says, "I've been exactly in your position, mate. No shame at all." As I said before, que sera, what will be, and it's just fallen short for Burnley Football Club. Leeds will live to fight another day in the Premier League. Next season, Leeds will still be a Premier League team. Burnley will be battling it out in the Sky Bet Championship. However, one positive we can look at, we still have the bragging rights on those dirty inbreds down the M65. So let's try and keep that going. Chris says, need a daddy hug, son. Oh, and the rest. Kate says, you'll get that watch of Burnley Blackburn that you can take me to, and we can plan some away trips maybe, since they're all local. That's a good point. That is a good point. And then, Chris, kick me while I'm down, you wanker. I'm doing a championship review Tuesday night. Fuck off, Chris. And as your dad says there, chin up, fella, you'll see good days again. Yeah, I'm sure we will. You know, you guys spent season in, season out in the Championship and League One, battling to get to the Premier League, and you know, we'll see what happens. Anthony says, Daniel, get promoted next season, mate. More wins to come. Chris knows he's on the wind up. Kate says she's on her way home now. That'd be great, because I love nothing more than a hug. Niall says, I'll drink Iron Brew just for you, Dan. It'll go away, mate. It'll hurt for days. Yeah, it will. It's an absolute sickener. Karl, thank you very, very much for the watch along. No matter which way it went, you know, there's no hard feelings. You're an absolute legend, a wonderful man, a great guy to have on the channel. again, please plug your socials.
Absolutely. You can find me at KarlLevy92 on Twitter. And also myself and Douglas, we do the Totally Leaving Home Football Podcast. You'll find us at LH Football Pod on Twitter. We're on podcast services such as Google, Apple, Spotify, and other platform services. And you can find our page on Facebook and also YouTube. We will be doing more content coming this summer. We are going to rebrand. I am going to speak to one of my friends next week who's a graphic designer, so he can help me do some new designs, and hopefully I'll do some more content next year.
Yeah, well, if you do delve into the Championship, give us a shout.
I probably will do. I probably will do. I'll make enough room for you, man. I've got a few friends as well, so because I've got Nathaniel from Doug's channel I can get on as well too. So we will make room for you. So don't worry about that. Yeah,
before you come home, you might have to buy some more.
Oh.
You may have to buy some more because obviously the champagne gets to sit still, doesn't it? That's not being open. In fact, do you want me to PO box that to you, Karl?
Probably, yeah.
Ryan says, "Love you, Dad." Thank you very much for all the love. Thank you, Rich from over and over and over again. Arsenal podcast has gutted for you guys. Dan, really gutted. Yeah, it just it is what it is. And Anthony says, "Would you be doing the score prediction show on Friday next season?" You know what? Questions that I will mull over in the next few days. I think I'm going to take a bit of a break. Try and process what's happened. As I said earlier, it's a bitter pill to swallow. Karl, thank you very much again for coming on. Congratulations, another season. Second season syndrome nearly bit you in the arse, but obviously doing your business on the final day has saved you by the skin of your teeth.
Yeah.
And well deserved. Oh shit. Kate says, Anthony put these lot to shame, didn't I, by winning? And Chris says, yes, my community service is finally over. And also, I'm not PO boxing her birthday gift, apparently. And people tell me to do a poll for it. Either way, it's been a blast. As you can see at the bottom there, Leeds stay up. Burnley are relegated to the Championship. And please do check out Karl's channel. His link is in the description below. Do check it out. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. We will come out. We will have some ideas. We might not do some Premier League stuff next season, as obviously Burnley are in the Championship, but we will be doing stuff with other content creators as well. So thank you very much for everyone's support this year, this season. You know, the fact that the season has ended now. I thank you for all the love, the support, the subscriptions, the follows, the likes, everything. Absolutely everything. The fucking kitchen sink. Thank you for anything you've given me. It's been absolutely amazing. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And yeah, we will see you guys very soon with another video. As I say, we will look back on what's happened. Just give me a couple of days to process it. Whatever, Karl, thank you very much again. Always a pleasure to have you on. Go and enjoy it. It's a Sunday night. Enjoy it while you can. And it is what it is. Leeds stay up, Burnley relegated, Man City win the league, and Tottenham secure the Champions League positions. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Dan. He's been Karl, and we will see you again in the coming weeks with another video. So please stay with us. Love you all. Take care, and thanks for watching.